what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like you're fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. But that catches party on. I'm a Gemini and she's a Scorpio. But that don't cross our minds when we on the cardio. Bet you wanna peek, bet you wanna see something. We don't wanna give nothing. I'm a Gemini, she's a Scorpio. But that don't cross our minds when we on the cardio. Cardio. Yeah, like Super Mario. Yeah, when we on the cardio. When we on the cardio. Me and my girl, we do cardio. Up down like Mario, cause stress like Sicario. But that catches party on. I'm a Gemini and she's a Scorpio. But that don't cross our minds when we on the cardio. Bet you wanna peek, bet you wanna see.
What do you mean, Leonie?
We don't wanna give, we don't
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. The Gemini. I've got a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. Did you know that? Hello, everyone. Good morning. That was a low blow there, Leonie. I went for a run about a week and a half ago and I was fine. Yeah, no, my running history isn't great, is it? Cardio is a nightmare. A nightmare. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Ready for the chorus? Ready? being here, you went for a run last year. No, it was this year, I think. Maybe less than a week and a half ago. It was this year. How was yesterday's results? I turned off after Dortmund, bent you over. Excellent. We improved. We did improve. We got into it a little bit. FM Girl, welcome in. Robo. Sinks. Lenny update. He's feeling much better. It's cold in our flat this morning, though. So he's not... Look at that. I don't know what I'm showing you there. There's my hands. But he is in the other room at the moment because the heater is right by his bed there and it's nice and warm. He may well come in, but he is feeling better. He was a bit wild last night, actually. I had lots of playing and sprinting around the living room. But no, he's feeling better, I think. It's all good. Put gloves on. I do have those gloves that are like touchscreen gloves. You know those? I don't know if they're any different. I don't know if that's a con. But you can scroll on your phone with them on. Maybe we'll put them on. We're here for the feet, not the hands. Yeah, no. That's a million channel points. What a ridiculous thing to say. Morning, Jojo. Leonie's here. Good morning. Ollie's here. Good morning to you. Speedy's here. Benji. Who else we got in here? Kokota's here. Of course he is. Hayden, how you doing? Good morning. Rob, how are you, my friend? Keeney. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dave, how are you? Good morning. I think I've said hi to everybody, unless you've not said anything. Daniel, did I say hi to you? Yeah, is Carrius playing today? That'll be fun to see, won't it? That'll be fun to see. Caffeinated, how you doing, dude? Hope you're good. Brash, good morning. Hope you're good, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the FA Cup yesterday was interesting, wasn't it? There's a bit of fun in there. Chester, good morning. Nice for some fans. I've got another gripe with football fans and football Twitter, by the way. We'll get into that in a bit. Look forward to it. Harry, good morning. You were here before, of course, if I didn't say your name. Good morning, though. Boreham Wood getting themselves a win as well. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I won't lie to you, chat. I didn't watch any of the games. I had some of them on whilst doing other things, but I was busy yesterday. I didn't do any videos or anything either. We went to... We were house stuff. We were doing house stuff again yesterday. Hopefully today, though, I'll get the chance to do some video things and watch. Obviously, I'll try and watch the Liverpool game. The money's huge. That's another 3 players' wages. It is massive. It is massive. Yeah, of course. Of course. Georgie boy. How you doing, buddy? That took me a while to work out your name now. I'm not sure why, but good morning. Chester, the Kidderminster game was great as well. Lovely stuff. I don't know. Hereford lost yesterday. Borough TV was a success. The mighty Stevenage won. They did. They did as well. Beautiful. Beautiful things for everybody. Thought just buying a house instead of just looking. Yeah, at some point, Rob, that is going to be the plan. But yeah. You got a new coffee machine. I've got a nice Nespresso. Nice. We got Nespressos at work. They are decent. Decent. However, small portions on those, but they are nice. They are nice. Yeah, Hereford didn't do Fylde a favour. No. They were losing 1-0 for most of the game and then got a man sent off. I feel it. I understand what that's like. Liverpool game isn't on TV. No, exactly. Which is why I said I'll try and watch that game. Through means, you know, legal means and that, right? Will's team losing is pure comedy. It kind of is, yeah. That's part of my gripe with the world of football at the moment as well, though. Millwall Palace game was a proper old school cup tie. I really enjoyed it. I watched a little bit. I don't know if it was straight after the stream and it was just somebody shoving somebody over off the ball. I was like, yep, they're up for this. These two. Illegal. No, not illegally, Rob. Never. Morning, Jay Baxter. Only got an hour before I head off to watch some Thai League again. Enjoy, Baxter. Thank you for being here, even for an hour. That doesn't help that I started late today. Sorry about that, chat, by the way. We're about 8 minutes late or whatever it was. So apologies. It's fine. To be fair, South London derby. Oh, yeah, there was a bit of meat in it, wasn't there? For sure. Literally only funny because it's Will. Any other reason wouldn't care. Yeah, maybe. That's fair. Newcastle losing to a League One team doesn't look good. Yeah, but like, I didn't do it deliberately. We'll talk about it now. My thing is, all the people like bantering... You can banter Newcastle losing, because I think any team gets that when they lose to a team that's in the divisions below, right? But I saw so many people bantering Newcastle fans. Like, that'll take them down a peg. Trust that'll show them for thinking they're going to win the league all of a sudden. I've not seen one Newcastle fan that I interact with or know. I've not seen one Newcastle fan think that they are going to be immediately good. Like, in fact, I have seen all of the Newcastle fans that I know say all the time how rubbish they are, right? Like, every single Newcastle fan will often say we are terrible. And like, we know it's going to be a big job. You haven't spoken to Will recently then. I think everything Will says is in jest though, right? He doesn't actually think that they're going to be good. Maybe not, but like I've got quite a few Newcastle friends, and they do not speak. They think they are terrible. So maybe it's specifically funny for Will. But I've seen so many like big fan accounts and big accounts. No, he does. Okay, big accounts saying like that'll take Newcastle fans down a peg or two, and I'm like, I don't think they need to. Like, it's just easy banter. Banter's terrible. It's just easy, and it annoys me. My best mate is a Newcastle fan. He's accepted relegation this year. Clayton's a Newcastle fan. We are terrible and it's a long road ahead. I feel like that's the overwhelming opinion. There will be exceptions. Here's a news flash as well. Every fan base has absolute bellends, and they're usually the loudest ones. Every fan base has a small minority, a small core of bellends, and they are very loud. And if you think, no, I don't think ours do, it's probably because you are. I'm not calling Will a bellend. That's not what I'm saying. Because Will's not. No. Don't twist that. Don't twist that. It's a northeast thing. Middlesbrough, Sunderland all feel the same. Yeah, possibly. I support Newcastle. Newcastle, I call them there. Newcastle. Yesterday's result might not be the worst. Owners will know exactly what we have to do, right? Didn't the owners go and talk to the players personally after that game as well? It might actually, you're right. It might be a bit of an eye-opener, right? Will isn't the bellend, he's the shaft. There you go. No, we love Will. We love Will. When he talks, we just say, shut up, Will. Do I still have that, actually? Shut up, Will. Yeah, we do. Good. To be fair, the Newcastle fans with Saudi flags and their Twitter names are the only ones I simply cannot abide with. There you go. That is the core bellend nucleus of a footballing following right there. And those are the ones who are being very loud about it, right? They've only bought Trippier so far. They've been rotten. I'm glad Eddie Howe knocked us back because he's been terrible for them. I don't know if Eddie Howe has been terrible for them. I think you underestimate how much of a job he's had to do to come in. I think there's been shoots of signs of recovery as well, right? The United game showed what a bit of organisation will do, but I think there's a lot in that. There was a lot wrong. They're in a mess beforehand, right? We'll see what he does long term, but we'll see. Also, Ted Lasso was at Meadow Park yesterday. Do with that info what you will. Interesting. That is interesting. Bring back Brucey. I'll tell you what's annoying me about Steve Bruce. You know, in FIFA, you can set your manager. I don't even know how, or does it do it, or like, yeah, it's just when you set your manager. The amount of Steve Bruces I came up against in the weekend league this week. Absolute joke. I think relegation might help sort Newcastle out, give them a chance to rebuild and then add to it when they get promoted. I think the drop-off is too much, though. Like, in terms of bringing in the right players, a year in the Championship is going to delay it so much. I think they really need to stay up. I think if they stay up, it's massive. If it's not, then I think it's a much longer road if they get relegated. Even though they would come straight back up. Yeah. Is the weekend league still 30 games? It's not 30 games anymore, Dan. It's 20 games now. Still a lot, but it's 20. Also, once you get to your rank, you can just give away the rest of your games and you get it. So, like, you don't actually have to play all 20 either. And basically, if you get 10 wins or 11 wins, you get... It's pretty much really good rewards anyway. And I went 7 wins, no losses. So I was like, this is going to be easy now. 2 games of FIFA is too much. Yeah, that is possibly true as well at the same time. Possibly. Anyway, chat, we digress. That was my gripe with football Twitter yesterday, by the way. Just people like bantering like specific fans when I'm like, it must be so annoying to read that and be like, yeah, but I don't think that. And now there's all the people going, yeah, and joining in like, yeah, idiots. And I'm just like, yeah, but I don't feel like that. I don't see Newcastle staying up. I worry for them, for sure. Definitely worry for them.
Follow me.
Someone living in Cambridge right now, I really hope one of the big boys comes to town. Will be huge for the city. Yeah, oh, massively. Yeah, definitely. It started as 40. Yeah, it did start as 40 on just Saturday and Sunday. Mental. Yes, Angelo, should we move to a bit of Hertha? Let's jump into the save because there is lots to discuss and lots to plan for today. We are sitting third in the league after some mixed results yesterday, right? It was kind of a bit up and down. The results look like this. Hang on a minute. That's not correct. Here we go. The results look like this yesterday. We started with a 4-0 loss to Borussia Dortmund. We played a lot of games yesterday, chat. Look at this. You're playing last, announced loss. Yeah, no, very, very true. Ain't Newcastle going to buy Martial, Dembele and Aubameyang? Probably not, no. What do you think of a Villa signing? What, Coutinho? I think it's a big signing. We talked about that yesterday a bit, actually. I think it's a really good signing. Smart. I would never banter anyone that isn't Will. No. No. And Will exclusively, because he deserves it. Within striking distance, finish the season strongly, and it's all good. As long as we finish in the Champions League, I think I'm happy with this year. We did start off with a 4-0 loss, then drew to Bayern, where I threw it away in the 83rd to 92nd minute look, which is annoying. Then we did win a couple of games quite comprehensively. Then we lost this game because of red cards. We lost the next game, not because of red cards, but because we just didn't play very well. Then we won 3 on the bounce without really playing too well, I don't think, in these games. We've got Heidenheim, then a cup game, then Bayer. Then we play Liverpool in the knockout to the Champions League today, which that'll be tough. I get it constantly being a United fan, even when Fergie was in charge. I never acted like any trophy was in the bag until it happened. It's frustrating, isn't it? Because it's like, you base all your opinions off a bunch of people who are idiots, who are not representing you. But yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. It's like, oh God, I hate Liverpool fans. It's like, no, you don't. You hate a very specific group of people, like, which you can give the exact same examples from every single fan base. Coutinho cuts inside, and who's that on the overlap? Matty Target. Yes, I am salty. Yep. Yes, you are. Matty Target will do. It's fine. Newcastle also ruined my ACCA. Yeah, well, that serves you right for betting on Newcastle. As a Scotsman, I love the Geordies, so I hope they stay up. I hope they stay up, to be honest. Just because of... I don't know. I'm not really sure why, really. Maybe Howe. I quite like Eddie Howe. But I do hope they stay up. Right, I'm going to reject that. We do have deadline day coming up very soon as well. Not anymore. Nah. Maybe not. Marcel is not good. What have we learned from the FA Cup yesterday's? Cambridge are better than Man United. Yes, you cannot argue that logic. It is sound. It must be correct. I do £1 a bet a weekend. The Newcastle screwed me out of 100. That is annoying. That is annoying. By the way, chat, we do have some drinks. You're going to like this one. Some people, one person specifically will like this one. We've got a coffee on the go. It is Igor Killman. The man, the myth, the legend that is Igor Killman. Hertha Berlin's number 37. Cheers, everyone. Delicious. It's not in the ember, so I do need to drink that quite quickly. But Igor is back. We do also have a lime that is in this glass with the which says beer on it. A lime and sparkling water, that is. So have a bit of that. Have a bit of that. Should tell Saudi they might refund it. Every fan base has their toxic proportion. Most of these appear to just exist online and doubt they'll actually attend the games. I'm not sure that's true. There is quite a lot of Bellends who do attend the games also. But I know what you mean. I 100% like some of them. There is definitely a core that only exists online for sure. But that's not to say that match attending fans are also not extremely toxic. They do exist as well. What's happened to the spotty glass? Oh, it's still about. I just like this glass at the moment. This is my favourite at the moment. Ooh, Patrick would like to leave to seek a new challenge. They are mostly on Twitter, yeah. His contract's up in the summer. He's 31. I don't think he'll talk to me about a new contract. So I don't really think we've got a choice. But I don't know what... I'd actually quite like to keep him. He's a really good backup. Really good backup to have. Speaking of attendances, West Brom, shocking. Very true. Very true. I saw that picture. Steve, thank you for the 10 months. Chat, by the way, Robot Lady is in play today. So if you do a message when you resub, it should read it out. Now, I don't know if that is very, very risky, but I feel like it's a bit of fun. So it's there if you want to use it. Who's interested in it? We'll have a look. I'm going to do some cheering. Thank you very much, Steve, for the 10 months. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. So you got scammed yesterday. Yes. Yeah, you did, Ollie. I was going to say, can I do anything about it? But I don't think so. Tell you what. Write your message in the chat and I'll read it in my best robot lady voice for you. You got it 10 days earlier, did you? That's interesting. That's weird. Who's interested in him? It'll be at the end of his contract. Sassuolo would like to take him at the end of his contract. I'm going to see if Tellez can sort this. Just as long as that flaked guy doesn't come in and sub. That flaked guy, I don't know who that is, but yes. That's a risk he'll get you cancelled. I don't think he will, because like you can... It's got a lot of things that you can't read out on there, for example. And also, it's pretty much every... It's not that much of a risk when it's every channel on the platform, right? Year and a half. Year and a half. Jeez. Year and a half. Jeez. That's my robot lady voice. Thought you were having the snow today. Yeah, I did think of that, Bubba. Then I forgot completely. And then I started the stream and the snow was still there. So there we go. Very feminine. Was that not feminine enough? Sorry. Year and a half. Jeez. Is that better? Year and a half. Jeez. That's better. That was just Geordie. No, it wasn't. Is that how you do a Geordie accent? Did I do it? I hope so. Having made 2, I think Nicky Afro wants to speak to me with a fierce dislike. Personality of old and grumpy. I don't actually think we're going to do anything on transfer deadline day. We've got a little bit that we could spend, maybe. Your Geordie was better than Ben's, but not a challenge. No, that's true. That's true. Boreham Wood equals Big Brother. What? Is that where Big Brother's filmed / held, is it? In-game, Nicky absolutely despises you. He hates me, yeah. In terms of a transfer budget, by the way, we've got 4 million to spend if we want to. I don't know that we need to, really, do we? Like, what do we bring in if we wanted to bring something in? I don't know if 4 million is really enough to do that. Right? Get Xavi Simons on loan. He's not Brazilian Mings. At the moment, we're doing Brazilian signings. Like, part of the... If you have a look at how many Brazilians are on your screen there, part of this save is to bring in Brazilians, which is why most of them are. So no, probably not going to do that. Deadline date, quiet deadline date expected. Are we linked to anything? Gabriel Menino, still not gone to Spurs. Spurs made a bid, but he's not gone there yet. A Patrick Young replacement, possibly. The thing, yeah, because we kind of need, because Tellez is old as well. We are going to need a left back at some point. At the moment, our backup is Ramon, who's not terrible, you know, for a 21-year-old backup. Any pre-contracts? We could have a look. I don't think we looked at pre-contracts for Brazilians, did we? That's a good point. Did I do that? These were youngsters I was looking at. Let's have a look, actually. Oh, can you actually? That's very interesting, Leone. Let's just put that up to that. Expiring in 6 months, partially Brazilian. There are a few. Joe Linton. Joe Linton is on there. That's true. 5 determination. Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? But that's why he's a backup, Robo. That's why he's only a backup. He's not going to be a starter at any point. Determination means nothing. It also doesn't mean that as much as you think. It does mean something. It's basically a mental attribute. Like, all of them mean something. It just doesn't, it's not, it doesn't mean the same thing that everyone kind of holds it to, that you will not develop if you don't have determination, etc. It has to be done. I actually can't offer him anything. Why can't I offer him a contract? His contract's up in the summer, but I can't offer him one. Is that weird? Make Joel into a box-to-box. That's kind of what I want to do, but he's not available. 120k. Would he actually be decent as one? I'll be Will for a second. Goat Linton. There you go. Thank you. If you walk out of class... No, that's not a thing, Ollie. No. 9 tackling. Yeah, seen that, GB. I really want to get a Venezia shirt with him on the back. Really want to, but they're not offering printing at the moment. Yeah, there you go, J-Baxt. Shall I make a bid? They want 3 million. You're not getting that for him. If his contract's up, why can't I offer him one? Right? I'm still waiting for... Yeah, right. Can you just let me know if they do get back to you? That'd be really cool. Who's the biggest name? Paulinho is moving from Manchester United back to Brazil. Marcelo is available as a left back. Not sure I love his physicals, though. That's not great. So yeah, from of the belief that most attributes or instructions don't mean much. Really? I'm not sure I agree. It's an interesting thought. I feel like they have to mean something. I think I maybe used to be of that school of thought, but now you compare like how good a player is, and like you do definitely see it in the engine. Like I think of like Kurt Zouma, and I just see him doing mentally bad things, and it's all because of like his concentration and things like that. I feel like it does have an impact. May I poll the chat? Of course, always, whenever you like. Any sticking out from this that I should have a look at? I don't think so. They're all pretty old, or they've already got a move agreed. I don't think there's anyone on there that we looked at before and thought we want to sign. No, I just don't think there's any very good ones on here, is there? Fernandinho. That's a different one, isn't it? There's Goulart who plays in China. Don't think he's going to be good for us. Who's actually bid for him? Copenhagen. I've got a bonkers Brazilian at the moment that just keeps getting better. Probably not Bundy standard. Oh, we love Bundy. Bundesliga, as you mean by that. That's cool, though. Who are you managing, J-Baxt? Where is he? Venezia on DHK just checked, is it? Interesting. I'm not really into that, though. But if mate, yeah, we'll have a look. I don't think there's anyone available there, is there? I don't think we need to look at that. Let's just have a quick little look at Brazilians that are interested in signing for me and see if we should launch a bid for anybody then. As it is the deadline day. Valletta, I got you. That's cool. Paqueta. Should I look for... Dodo be a good signing. I know we've boxed off right back, but he was... I think he used to be listed. I'd love to sign Dodo as a right back, but I think he's going to cost loads now. He's gone to Wolves on this. Which is cool. And then we really like this Mateus Nunes, don't we? Who's Portuguese / Brazilian. He's really good. He's still at Sporting. He's going to cost 50 mil, though. Otavia. Doing a build nation with Malta. Very nice. A nice challenge, that one. Rodrigo is loan listed. I can hear Lenny barking. I think there might be a cat in the garden. That's usually what he barks at. He doesn't bark very often. Lenny, you alright? Someone breaking in.
Follow me. Okay.
Just nip at their ankles. You got him. Should be fine. This Ibanez we looked at, didn't we? João Pedro, Fernando, Anthony. We don't really play wingers still. I'm going to move on. I don't think there's anyone. I'm going to see if they offer us anybody when it happens. Free transfer deadline day. We'll take part. We'll see if we get offered anyone. Menino is the rumour for 17 million. Patrick to Sassuolo. Patrick De... Oh, we looked at this guy actually before. Patrick De Paula from Palmeiras. I think he's got a release... No, he doesn't. I think he looks like quite a good midfielder all round, but I'm not quite sure. The poll results are interesting. The poll says, do you scout sign players based on star rating or attributes? Oh, it's actually quite close. I mean, it's not that many votes on it, but attributes above star rating. But quite a lot of people do just sign people on the star rating. I snapped someone's hand for Anthony on a free. Yeah, he's not on a free, though. They're not the free agents. No. Yeah, there you go, Pav. That's also true. Lenny got this. He's got this, Graham. Yeah. Star rating is a lie. It's not a lie, but it is not something to rely on in that way. Any rules to send a Gatso link of a screenshot? Nah, go for it, J-Bax. All good. All good. Attributes, there is half a star, then I'm not going to sign him. Yeah, also true. High price tag. That's kind of true. Let's see now. A few more people have voted. Yeah, more people. Quite a lot of people say both, to be fair. Yeah, James. I know what you meant, though. I think we agree, to be honest. J-Back sends this player, Marcelinho. Yeah, I don't think he's quite Bundesliga level, and it looks like he's improved a load, though. 15 goals and 39 as well from out wide. Good returns. It looks good. I said that, then I got like 10 votes. When you said basically do both? All right, a lot less than I would have thought. Yeah, there you go. Are we being offered anybody? Not yet. These players are attracting interest. I wonder if we can get any bids for any of these, or do we even want to? Jabasso's leaving. Kyle George. What does that mean? That he's getting interest. Somebody wants to buy him from Juventus? It says one club's interested in him. It's us. Right. Brilliant. Thank you for telling me that. Morning, CRT. How you doing, buddy? I said neither. I scout loads of people's countries, then anyone with the high scout rating will look at him. So you just do it basically off scout rating. Nice. Can they recall him? They can. I was wondering if it was going to be that. But it's us that's interested, I think, is the reason. Patrick Ramon and William Arau. I feel like we've used him quite a lot, William Arau. He's getting on a bit, but his contract's up. I think we let him leave at the end of the season. We are going to need a midfield option. I think we use him quite a lot. We haven't really got the box-to-box change, the box-to-box sub that I'd like. In fact, that is something I would like to look at maybe today. Is there a decent box-to-box option that's better than what we've got? I'm not sure how much I trust. Let's look at the players. I don't know how much I trust, like... Let's go on here. So Antonio, if he's not playing, I don't know if I trust Danilo that much. He's not been particularly good for us. I mean, he's still young. And then who is the other box-to-box player? Fred? Like, Fred for box-to-box. What's it like? I just don't like his technicals. They're really low. Maybe not in the, like... He's all right in the right places, but... Again, I just don't know. He's not really... He's 5'7" as well. Guimaraes or Gerson? Both really good. Both probably expensive, to be honest. Yeah, I will actually go and ask the director of football. Ascensao from Famalisao, maybe. I just agreed with someone I would struggle to stay up. We're favourites. Brilliant. Brilliant. How you doing, dude? Hope you're good. Work rate is great. Yeah, work rate is really good. Maybe he's the one. Again, though, it's not necessarily that these players aren't good enough to do it. I'm like, I don't know how much I trust them to do it, because when they played, I'm not sure they've been very good. Average rating 6.73, 6.79. Danilo 6.68, right? I just wonder if there's somebody... Like, we used him a bit last year. Again, 6.61. Danilo, I still believe, is your long-term as your left wing-back. Do you reckon? Well, maybe we should be doing that now with Patrick leaving.
Follow me. Okay.
Maybe we should be thinking about that now. He is left-footed. He's got good tackling. He's got decent... He's good enough crossing. Let's just do wing-back on support. Only 21. That's Dirk Sprint 2.0. What was his name? We've got a Pierre Sprint and a... Oh, what's our guy's name? That right wing-back who can CM. I forgot his name. Caligari. Flick. Dennis Flick. That's him. That's him. Dr. Killian, hello. Thank you for the follow. And TM Plays, thank you for the follow as well. Menino. But he's... What about him? What for midfield? He's available for about 17 million. We could go and try and get him today. What would we do with him, though? Because Spurs are in for him as well. Use him as box-to-box, do you reckon? Hello, Will. Good morning. But is he any better? Like, I'm just looking at these and I'm thinking, like, there's a lot of yellow attributes. There's nothing that really stands out. If you compare him with, like, Marcus Antonio. Where is he? I feel like Marcos Antonio is just head and shoulders above him. And he's at the same age. I know he's a backup.
Okay.
He gets very good usually. No, he does. He does, I know. But look at this for, like, why we went for Antonio, right? And Antonio's showing exactly why we went for him. He's been really good for us. Really like him. 6 goals in 25. I know his average rating is not quite there, but he had missed quite a few with some suspensions as well. I like his impact he seems to have in matches. Aston Sal just mentioned. We can have a look at him. Sign Joel Linton now. God tier BBM. We've talked about that. Right, yeah, Menino's a right wing back. Unless you go and move like a Caligari to midfield. And then Menino becomes your right wing back. Like, can Caligari do box to box? He's a bit younger to get there, maybe. I found Menino real good last year's game. He's just underwhelming this year. Yeah. What would Gareth do? Not sure. Robbo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're good. People are now contributing to the Delete the Martinelli Sound Challenge. Lovely stuff. Shall we say on that, by the way? I found a way to look at it. Shall we say if we get to 500k, I will delete it? We're at 220k now. Shall we make it 500k? If we reach that, I will actually delete it. Does that sound good? Get all the right wing backs. He would get all the right wing backs, wouldn't he? I'm not convinced, though. I'm not convinced. I really want to get rid of Dani Alves. When's your contract up? In the summer. Thank God for that. Please get out of my club. The art of the compromise. Indeed. Exactly. Let's do that, I think. I'm going to look for a box-to-box. Let's actually sort by, like... Let's do some attribute picking. Let's just see if there's anyone that is, like, start-worthy. I don't know if I want them to be start-worthy. Or, to be honest, if they can play DLP and they are better than Cui Santos, they're in the team. Aren't they? Because I'm not sure... I don't want to say this, but I'm not sure that Cui Santos is that good this year. There's this Patrick De Paula that we could go and try and get that Nunes, you know. I'm not sure how we'd... No one is better than Mickey C, sorry. Check Asensao. This guy would be perfect because he could do both. Get a guy that can do both, right? He costs 50 million, but he's absolutely brilliant. Maybe we can loan him. Nope. Blasphemy. I'm sorry. Sorry. You know I love him, chat. You know I love him. We just don't have any money either now, so it's going to have to be cheap. And then also this guy comes up who I quite like. But I just feel like he's Danilo. Nunes is Sauce. He's really good, isn't he? This guy's got quite a lot of 14s. He's a lot closer to our budget. I think, anyway. What do they say they want? 11 to 17. This guy might be... Do you know what? These 14s could really quickly become 15s. And 16s. He's actually quite good. Douglas Costa, Keeney. He's actually comes up. He's there, look. So his value's at that. He's cost too much, wouldn't he? But I don't think he's better than this Patrick De Paula. Patrick De Paula would be a defense. And also, he could be the left wing back option in the future. Was his tackling good? Crossing. He's actually a really decent left wing back. Patrick De Paula. We could even rename him Patrick. If though he's Brazilian already. I'm kind of tempted by him. Let me have a look at Asensao. This one. So he's more of a Cuisance, isn't he? He's more of a DLP, I think. How much would he... I think he'd be more expensive. Left-footed box-box would not spanner. No. Yeah, true. I wonder if he'd have to be the DLP then. Right? Because then you could just move... He could go as the DLP instead of Cuisance. And you could even... If Antonio was out, you could put Cuisance... Yeah, true. I don't know if it would help that much. De Paula, better fullback than midfielder. Do you reckon? Because he's left-footed, so 2 lefts. True, true. That's what I'm thinking. If you can't really... I can't really move Mickey C across, can I? How much would this guy cost? They want 43 million for him. Doesn't really help, does it? Dale Van Nistelrooy, welcome in, buddy. I'm good, thank you. How are you? We're doing a bit of transfer stuff at the moment, chat. Hopefully that's all right. We did do a lot of games yesterday. We will get into some matches very soon, but it is deadline day, so we're going to have a little look at some people here. Who plays for Brazil? What, in there? Paulinho still plays for them alongside Casemiro. Is Casemiro available? Probably not. He'd do a job, wouldn't he? Paulinho is going on a free as well, but how long are they going to be playing him for? Who's on their bench? This Danilo. Oh, that's right. Fernandinho's there. Paqueta. Sign Coutinho. Yeah. Mods! Yes! Leon, it's so quick. Good job. Good job. Under 21s? Yeah, we'll have a look at them for sure. Martinelli and Neto have made the squad from our team. Anybody else? Sign Coutinho. Where is Coutinho now? Still at Barcelona. He's on £375,000 per week. How long do you have to live in Brazil to get citizenship? I'm not quite sure. But we should be sending German players there to try and do... Exactly, Hodzi, exactly. We should try. Is there actually? Do you know what we should do? Do you know, this is an aside. Let's look at the Brazilian under-19s in a second. Paqueta's like 90 mil, Keeney. What we should do is as soon as Dennis Flick is available to go to Brazil, we should send him on loan there for like 5 years. That Leon lad, the one Bruno. Oh yeah, I know the one you mean. Bruno Grimarche, is that his name? Can you only sign Brazilian players? Not strictly, no, Dale. But it's one of our club vision things too. It's kind of part of the save is that we want to sign as many as possible. So probably, yes. Unless there's like a reason, like we signed some players that are favourites on the channel, like Cuisance and Zagadou. But mainly, yes, Brazilians. I think everyone else we've signed is Brazilian, right? Sign Brazilian players, sign players that are under the age of 23 as well. Like, can we send Dennis Flick, as soon as he's 18, send him to Brazil, to Bahia for 5 years? How good would that be if he came back Brazilian? He's so good. And then if we're with the Brazil manager, we can play him for Brazil, and suddenly he's actually Brazilian. Like, if we can turn a German player Brazilian, I feel like it'd be so much fun. I think we should try and do it. Douglas Luiz, we looked at him. He's like 35 mil. At least, like, he's going to be more expensive than... If it comes down to it, just sign that Nunes guy, who's really good, for 50. Right, if we're going to have to spend 50 on everyone else. Atedi is in... Our Atedi has made the Brazil under-20s, by the way. The one that I just signed for 160k. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Shall I put on youth selection? Can I put on club here? No, that's not the right thing. Yeah, we've just got one in. Oh, no, we've got two. Patati made the squad as well, which is cool. They've got Juninho. Not that good. And Palmberg. Not that good. Both young. Mateus Fernandez. Who's Mateus Fernandez? Is that the one we're talking? No, that's the different one. He's a baller, very Antonio. Let's have a look. It's 4 years continuous for a Brazil passport. It's doable, you know, with one of our youngsters. It's doable. Would be really cheap. Mateus Fernandez from Gijón. Is he a better backup as a box-to-box, though? I don't know if he's quite... do you know what? He's probably the option for now because of how cheap he is. And we can actually afford him now, right? Can you say Gijón? Gijón. That's how you say it, right? Exclamation what a save, Bruno. There's nothing like Mikel Antonio. Nothing like him. He was good last year, was he? Okay. It's an interesting one. Does he put in numbers? No. I do like he doesn't do anything. Playing for Palmeiras, you get 1 goal, 1 assist. And now he doesn't play for Gijón. That does worry me slightly. They will do 4 years, then opt not to take up citizenship. Not if I'm the Brazil manager, JP. If you think about it, if they do 4 years and I'm the Brazil manager and I'm offering him the chance to play for the national team, I feel like we might be able to do it. Douglas Luiz from Villa, too expensive price tag. He's got too... This is brilliant. He's got too high of a price tag. Unfortunately, he does come up. He's on here. Look, he's on our list. If I asked for how much he'd cost, 86 to 129 million pounds. Guingo. Flavaski, something like that, right? Did you check Bruno? Which Bruno was it? I can't remember now. I can't remember. Hang on a minute. We haven't looked at this Jobson yet, and he's called Jobson. He's not very good. Oh, Grimarche. Yeah, I didn't check him, did I? I feel like he would have moved to like Liverpool. He's still at Lyon. 35 million though. See, now that he makes a lot of sense for me. I really like him, but I just think he's going to cost so much money. More like a job's worth. He is Neo, yeah. Menino, yeah, we looked at Menino, high price tag. He's just more of a right wing back. Yeah, 68 to 85 million pounds for him. Maicon at Shakhtar.
Follow me. Okay.
I'm a bit worried that these aren't coming up in our search for box to boxes as well, though. Carolero. 25. Again, he's going to cost about 50 million, isn't he? 78 to 97. How does Arthur from Fluminense? We'll have a look at him. G. Lloyd and Colin Lama and Nar Campos. Thank you very much for the follows, buddies. Keiki. Is that the City one? He's not really a centre mid is the issue. We'd like a box-to-box. We could maybe get him. Do you know what? He might actually be able to do it eventually. And 19. There's obviously he's going to have a lot of... he's left-footed again, though, which doesn't help us right now. And he'd cost an arm and a leg. Only 16 to 19, actually. He'd be a good left wing back. He actually doesn't... According to that, he wouldn't cost that much money. That's probably an old report. Would be a good left wing back. He's actually... His tackling is 10. His tackling is actually 10. He might actually be a very decent left wing back in the future. I kind of see what you mean. I don't think we can afford to do it now, and I don't think it's the thing we need to do right now. Maybe in the summer. Don't think it really fits us now. Let me just change these slightly, see who comes up. Let's do like 18, but 12s. Oh, there's that Calvin guy. There's another right wing back if we want one. Look how well-rounded this guy is. He doesn't have any gaps in his game. His lowest attribute is bravery at 10. Cheapest option is Corley from Ludogorets. Is he any good? What's Sandy like this year? He's normally versatile. Sandy or Sandri? Love Calvin. Yeah, he's really good. All good, J-Backs. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. You love a right wing back. All the best Brazilian players are right wing backs, apparently. He's really good. I'm not sure I want him to come in to be my box-to-box midfielder. But he's quite cheap also as well. 8 million. Oh, he's got a release clause of 8 million. We could loan Keiki. I don't know if it solves what we want to do right now, though. The Arthur from Fluminense, is he on here? Because somebody mentioned him before, didn't they? I don't see him. The ex-Barca. Oh, the ex-Barca one. The zebra one. He'll be on massive wages. Oh, it's not that high. Okay, they seem as a fringe player. They probably loan him us. We'd have to pay 125k a week. We could loan him. He can do box to box. He can do centre mid, Ollie. Yeah, he can. Calvin's really good at having him on right back as your... oh, you had him on your Salzburg save. Yeah, he is good. We could loan him. It's a lot of money to loan Arthur, though, isn't it? He's more of a DLP as well, for sure. Is Oscar cheap? He's on this list. Probably not. He'll be on big wages, won't he? Where'd he go? There. He's only on 49k. Not for sale, though. He's got a release clause of 50 million, so no. He took a big wage cut. Oh, to stay there, right? I remember, actually, yeah. Twice the chance to use the soundbite. That's true, actually. If we signed another Arthur and I said, hey, they are really stacked at right wing back, aren't they? Really stacked. Maybe a perm move, him to be a centre back and get Calvin. What? Get Caligari to go to a centre mid. I don't know if... Maybe. He probably would be a really good box to box eventually. He's young enough to really pick it up as well. And get Calvin for right back, or get Menino for right back, wing back. He has it all. He kind of does. We've also then at right wing back, I suppose, got Atadi, haven't we? Is he in here or is he in here? I think he's here. We also have him coming through at right wing back, who could maybe be an option in the future. Hear me out, Lucas Moura, box to box. No, I'm not having this, because this is the type of thing that I say to you, Pav, and you're like, don't be an idiot. When I start saying things like, I'm going to play Mohamed Salah as a DLP, right? He would be very ox, though. He'd cost too much, though. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to want mad money, aren't they? £146 million. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. I can see what you mean by the ox thing, though. Mo Salah as a register is OP, right? I know. It was when he couldn't run anymore became really, really an issue. I don't think we're any nearer to finding an answer, chat, are we? Gerson. Yeah, we didn't look at Gerson. I did look recently at him, though. And he's going to cost about 30 or something. About 30 million. Very good. Could definitely do the box-to-box roll. Some nice 16s in there, which is what you like to see. However, 110 to 130 million pounds. It's annoying, Highland, because he's really good. What does Menino, the right back, look like? Again, Menino, though, is going to cost us 17 million. He is good. Do you know, is he better than Calvin? Because Calvin's cheaper. And I think this... Is he... Calvin... I think they're about the same age, right? Yeah, 110 million pounds. Yep. Evander. Yeah, we had a look at Evander. Shabala. Maybe we'll have another look at him. Is Calvin better than him? I think Calvin's better and younger. And cheaper. I think if we sign one of these two, we sign Calvin, don't we? Maybe Menino's got slightly a higher ceiling, potentially. Who's he wanted by? Monaco want him. Because he's got an 8 million release clause. We can probably raise that today. Calvin better, younger, cheaper, more like Rory Delap. Does he have good long throws, does he? He has 13 long throws, yes. Mateus Pereira. I think we looked at him. Jorginho. I think I'm leaning towards getting Calvin in and just moving Caligari then. Is Jorginho going to be still really highly regarded? Probably. Carlos Sniper, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm going to say not as a box-to-box. You can't run. Not for sale yet. They look how much money they're going to want for him. They just said no. I don't think he's interested either. He's thinking DLP, yeah. Is he Mateus França? I don't know. Well, I don't know why he's got that much pace either. Outrageous. Yeah, he does come up. The vision and the work rate is a yikes. But at 18, he does look pretty good. He's just... It's a weird one. It's like, will he develop enough? Great physicals at 18. Like, is he going to sort these out, basically, is the question. Messias. We haven't looked at Messias, actually, Jacob. That's true. Is he going to sort these out enough from this point? Gets into upper area and likes the lob keeper. Nice. He's 6 million if you buy him for a Brazilian team. He's 86 million if you want to buy him from abroad. Great attributes, but I don't know for what position or role. Weird player. Yeah, right? Work rate 8. Already been scouted. Yeah, I've scouted him, yeah. Look, he's got great potential if you just look at that chart there, look. Again, I'm not sure what he becomes. Great passing, but can't see the pass. Doesn't really work hard. If you get him into an attacking position, he's got no composure. It's a weird one. I don't know if it's worth the risk. I don't know. He's 18 as well, though. Maybe I'm like expecting him to be this good and he's 18. Don't know. Fine him a lot. What, for his work rate to go up? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, true. Mentally unstable. Edison from Corinthians. I mean, we might as well have a look at every Brazilian whilst we're here, right? I like this. Gets forward whenever possible. Shoots from distance. Shoots with power. Ball winning midfielder. Box to box, though. Let's have a look at you. I think Caligari's better. He's quite good. But Caligari's younger and better if we just buy... Calvin, right? And put Caligari into the midfield. Possibly Fogman. Possibly, yeah. I reckon he could do box to box. I reckon he could as well. 25-yard bangers everywhere. I hope that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I know the one you mean. If I spell that right, I'm going back to bed. That Arrascaeta guy is good. Is he... I think he's... Is he quite expensive? Did you get it right? Arrascaeta. I think you did get that right, you know. He's Uruguayan, but he does have second nationality, doesn't he? Other nationality, Brazilian. He's 28. He's not finished. He's 28. Again, though, it's going to cost us 25 mil. Good night. Sleep well, Pav. He's good, but he's 28. Yeah, right. I love how sometimes little things really tickle me, and I love Twitch for these reasons. I just love, without any mention, about 7 or 8 people just said good night to Pav after that. Love it. It's good. Good work, chat. You've tickled me there. Sweet dreams. Good night, Pav. Sleep well, Pav. Good night. Very funny. What would you do, chat? What would you do? I'm leaning towards this being the answer then. I mean, we don't necessarily need to do anything, but I am leaning towards getting in Kelvin, playing him as our right wing back if we need him. Remember, we've still got Zef Week for this year as well. I went about as swimmingly as the fish puns yesterday. We nailed that as well, didn't we? By the way, after the stream, I came up with the winner. It's Clayton Megalodonaldson. That's the winner. Megalodonaldson. It's the winner. You can't beat it. That's it. See you next week. Yeah, see you next week. I wonder if this is the answer. 8.75 million. Can we put that into our budget? I feel like we might be able to, just not quite. I'm not so sure. It's the winner. It's the winner. It's not a winner if you can't say it. Yeah, but write it down. It's perfect. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Doesn't need to. It's all about write it down. Nemo Werner was great. There was some good ones, wasn't there? There were some good ones. If you get Calvin, can you get Zealand to send you his Kelvin sound? Yeah, I think we need to, right? Thing with that though is we do actually, either we structure it. Do you know, should we try and structure it now? I don't know if they'll accept this, but like, we might end up paying 10 million rather than 8, but we could do this maybe. That's 15. Oh, that's too much. I didn't mean to do that. We've got Ramon, Fogman. We actually have him. He's our backup left back at the moment. Or our third backup. You're not allowed back to bed. You've been told off. Oh, dear. Yeah, they're going to want way more unless we do the release clause. Because I've offered more than his release clause there, and they're like, unacceptable. Which is a bit dumb from them, really. Because, like, I'm saying you can have more money. All I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and raise the money and get the 8.75. Time for some budget shenanigans. Let's have a look. Have we got any clauses to sell? I don't think we have. I don't think we've got any clauses that we can sell. No, we haven't. I think I've done that already. Budget shenanigans then. We've got 10 hours left on a deadline day. You ready for this? Oh, by the way, I'm making doner kebabs today using the slow cooker. Nice. I made kebabs last night with the Vivera. You know the Vivera? Like veggie kebab stuff. They were really good. It was that was my dinner last night. It was nice. All the trimmings. Vivera. Is that what it's called? I don't know if it's actually called that. By the way, if you've not tried those are really nice. If someone can find the ones. No, not. What are they called? I swear it's Vivera. I've opened. You've made me open Sony Vegas now. Vivera. It is called that. You knobs. Google it. Well, I've Googled it. I would show you, but I've opened Sony Vegas. So, can you box to box? Right. I've had enough. I'm going back to bed. Look. This stuff. This. Oh, no. That's the wrong. Hang on a minute. Why have you put that? That's me loads of times. Get off. This, look. This stuff. Shawarma. Plant-based shawarma. Blue packet. Yeah. It's really nice. I recommend it. Plant shawarma kebab. There's loads of different ones as well. You got Greek kebab. You got loads of different ones. Is it Brazilian? Vegetarian. Oh, right. Go. Vegetarian footballer puns. Is it Brazilian? Good from you. Good from you. I want to try it. What trimmings did you have? I had... So basically, I did like all of the bits to make a kebab. Like chopped up some onion. Had some like... all your mayos. Oh, yeah. I had Nando's chili jam. That was nice. Basically, just made lots of different ones. I made chips, like homemade chips. So, you know how to make chips. It's a Dutch company, is it? They're really nice. They're good. Made some homemade chips so I could put them into the kebab as well. Soy keen. Good. 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 Matt's hummus. Very... Honestly, whoever we're raiding today is going to love this. Mo salad. It's brilliant. chips. What the dickens? I know, right? It's good though. How much does Martinelli cost you? 50 mil. Thanks, Chef Clates. All good. I should have taken pictures. I'm on what did we have in? What else did we have? Oh, lots. Basically all of the bits. We also had, so I had that Vivera. We also had there's some jackfruit stuff as well that Kat has. Corn Wright Phillips. I've called him Prawn Wright Phillips. Sean Wright Phillips does lend himself quite well to this, doesn't he? Samuel Zucchini. I see what you mean. Graham Soyness. That's also good. I'm trying to think of one. Corn Wright Phillips. That's it. Yago asparagus. It's so good. I'm not a massive fan of jackfruit either, Keeney. That's why Kat had that mainly. That's it. Corn Wright Phillips is the one. To Martinelli. Oh, it's good. It's just a vegetable. It's not. It's actually a fruit technically, isn't it? Mikhail Quishantos. That's so many layers to that. So many layers to that. David Soyman. Yeah. Is there anyone we can sell today that would finance this move? Is what I'm thinking. Do we need to basically either get somebody off the wage, but we've got João Basso going as well, which is annoying. Is there anybody we can sell today to get Calvin in on deadline day? Is the question. You've asked to leave. Let me offer you out then, Nino. Would be very interested to speaking. Let's do, what's your value? 1.8. Let's do like 1.8 then. That's the lowest part of your value range. Let's do that. Need another poll. I think we do. Mods, can somebody take on the role of facilitating and moderating the vegetarian footballer nicknames, please? And you need to choose the most popular ones and put them into a poll. We could even do a bit of a bracket, if you like. If somebody could make a bracket. In fact, should we do this now? We need 16 names. Right, we're doing this now. How many? 16? Should we go with that? You're on mobile tax. All good. Do you know what? Forget the stream. We'll do this. Give me your options. We've got Corn Wright Phillips versus, who should Corn Wright Phillips be against? Robbie Cabbage. Okay, that's your first match. Who else should we have? Much more important things. Linsoy Primus. Who gets into this? Dakin Cincinnati. Which ones have been really good so far? Matt's Hummus definitely needs to be in there, doesn't it? Matt's Hummus versus Mo Salad. Oh, that's a big. Do you know what? I feel like they should be seeded. Mo Salad should be seeded. Who's going to play Matt's Hummus though? Is the question here. Soy Campbell. Yeah, all right. Do you know what? Soy Campbell. Oh, I've typed that somewhere else. Patrick Beanburger. Christ. Was mentioned. Soy Keane was mentioned. I think that was the first one. Soy Keane, chat, really quickly. Soy Keane or Soy Campbell here? Patrick Beanburger. Gabby to Martinelli is needed too. I think I agree with you. Keane? Right, Soy Keane. Soy Bean. That's also very good. Who will Mo Salad be facing off against? Kevin Vegan Lasagna. I think you can take, because his name was actually Lasagna. I don't know if we can go with that. Daniel Agar. That's quite clever. I don't know how popular it will be, but it's very clever. Kevin Vegan. Right. Should I spell it like that? Tofuyasu. Oh, it's very good. Tomasi Tofuyasu. Kevin Vegan. I feel like we need to spell it like that to get it across in the best way. Tomayasi, is it like that? Tofuyasu. Is it like that? Is that the best way to do it? Tofuyasu? I think it's like that, right? Oh, Mark Cucumberella. Very good. That is a matchup, that is. Cucumber. Oh, God. Cucumberella. Very good. Right, that's the one side of the bracket. My spacing is annoying me there, though. There we go. That's one side of our bracket. Vegetarian Footballer World Cup. On the other side of the bracket, we need 8 more names. Ryan Beatrand. Ryan Beanit. Carvel Jalapeno. Oh, Danny Carver Jalapeno. Right, that's in. Carver Jalapeno. Stan Cauliflower. Right. Oh, Iago Asparagus definitely needs to be in there. Agreed. Roy Quee. Oh. Iago Asparagus. It's a fruit, but Figgy Almiron. It works. Harry Kale. You becoming the Max Russian of Twitch's content. It is actually. I like this. Broccoli Rob Holt. Not sure about that one. You can't match up Danny Carver Jalapeno and Stan Cauliflower. That should be the final. Sometimes these things happen. Group of death, innit? Group of death. Ryan Figs. Stan Cauliflower is top tier. I really like Danny Carver Jalapeno as well, though. We need a few more, chat. Bring them in. I want good ones, though. Harry Kale. Do you know what? I feel like he might be defeated here, but Harry Kale is in. Declan Boiled Rice. Fabrizio Broccolini. Oh, Broccolacini. Right, you're in. How do you even spell this? Broccoli. How do you spell broccoli? Is it double? I'm trying to spell it like Colacini. That's how you've done. That can't be right. That can't be right. Justice for... oh, yeah. Gabby Tomartinelli will definitely be in there. Spinachola. Oh, that works as well. Someone spell me broccoli. It's like, I think it's like this, isn't it? Broccolicini. That's hard work, that. Double C. Is it double C in Colacini as well, though? Marco Rice. That works. Apple Traore. Instead of Adama. Gareth Kale. Oh, is Gareth Kale better than Harry Kale? I think it is, right? Colo. It's double N. Colo. No. Oh, God. It's double C. Interesting. Got ya. Gareth Kale is better than Harry Kale, isn't it? I agree. Fabrizio Broccoli. Right, that was. Do you know what? That took up too much of my time. That's a lot of C's. So many C's in that. I don't even know if it's right, but hopefully it doesn't get through. Grain Rooney. Brilliant. Final 2. Wait, Gabby. What was the Gabby Martinelli one? Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's quite good. It is good. Oh, Domingos Quinoa. Pumpster. That's an absolute... That you've smashed that. Gabby Tomartinelli. Tomartonelli. Do you know what? I'm going to put Domingos Quinoa in there. Domingos Quinoa. It's like that, right? Is that all of them? I feel like I've missed a really good one now. Right, now we just need to vote. Is there anybody that needs to be in here? Why are we doing a Veggie 11? What do you mean, why? That's not how this... What do you mean, why? What do you mean, why? Right, they will meet in the middle now. Let that... Oh, which side do you reckon is the best side of this draw? That's annoying, actually, what I've just done there. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Right. Why not? Exactly. It's gone full talk sport. This isn't 11. It's a whole match day squad. Thomas Sue Chicory. Right, we're going with this. Mods. If there is a mod here, left side is better. It might be, you know. Should be asking why this wasn't done sooner. Exactly. What's the viewer number right now? Needs a 32 team tournament. Yeah, this might develop into something more than it is, to be honest. That's annoying me. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, God. This just needs moving to the middle. This is my OCD now that you're just seeing. Right, there we go. That's better. Just a bit more in the middle now. Tofiyasu is the winner. Right, chat. What we need to do is in the chat, you need to do some voting. We're going to do it via poll. So the first polls, could I mod actually? Could a mod do a screenshot of this. Do you know what? I'll do it. We'll do a screenshot of this. Is there a mod that can do polls? Leonie's on it. Perfect. Do a screenshot of this. And then over the next 10 or so minutes, we just need polls coming up in the chat to vote for the winners of these. And then we'll see who goes through. If you could make a note, we'll see who goes through. And then we'll do the next rounds. All right, chat? That's how this is going to work. Now, back to the FM. Said nobody wants to, but, you know, here we are again. 2-minute polls? Yeah, 2-minute polls sounds good. Can we try and get a second 11 together and make the teams on FM? Yes. back to Hertha Brazil nuts. Brilliant work. Brilliant work. On we go. We've got bids. This might allow us to get this deal done, maybe. What's his wage? He's on 12k. It might help anyway. He wants to go to Frankfurt. So I'm going to accept AZ and I'm going to accept Frankfurt. And I'm going to reject Vitesse because it's a bit lower. You stream FM sometimes. Bring back paint.net. It's a great, it's brilliant, isn't it, paint.net? Alan Basil commentating, definitely. FM, I thought it was a pun stream. Unfollowed. This deadline day has almost been played in real time. It actually is at this stage, yeah. We've got more bids. I'm not sure who for. Old loan offers. Patati. Chat, go on. Do the thing. Put it in the chat. Robbie. Oh, round 1. It's Cornwright Phillips versus Robbie Cabbage. Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. Patati didn't. No one's done it yet in the chat, which is upsetting a little bit. Can't believe Daniel Lagar never made it in. I'm sorry, Keeney. I feel like it's too niche. It's clever though. Rose Patati, well done. Let's have a look at these loan offers. I feel like they want future fees, maybe? Yeah, the mandatory future fee makes me think no to that. You can have... No, breakthrough prospect. Does anyone want to actually play him? Future prospect. Gladbach's breakthrough... They've said nothing. They want to pay 1 million. I don't want to loan him if he's not going to... If you're not going to play him. I'm going to reject all of those. How did Patati not make it into the World Cup? I don't know if he's well known enough as a footballer, to be honest. The 2 Cabbage votes are pity votes, surely. Surely. 46 votes for Cornwright Phillips, though, which is what you'd expect to see. A tidy fringe player. I would loan you him, but not as a fringe player. Are you good? 16-year-old. He's had a bid from who? I know he doesn't play for us. Is that Braga? Yeah, Braga trying to sign Bahia players, youngsters, which is cool. Pitta votes, very good. Everybody, we've got our first winner in the World Cup of vegetarian footballer names. Congratulations to Cornwright Phillips. You are through to the next round. I feel like we're going to need some formatting to make this work here. That's in white. Cornwright Phillips is our winner. Good typing. Good typing. Cornwright Phillips goes through. They will play. How does this work? He'll play somebody from this one, right? That he needs to go there. Is that correct? Next round will be up very, very soon. Well done, Corn. Well done. Congratulations to Cornwright Phillips. Is this going to have enough space? Maybe. It might not, to be honest. I think that's... I agree. That is correct. Our next vote is up now. It's Matt Hummus versus Soy Keane. A battle of the giants here. 2 giants go head-to-head here in Cornwright Phillips and Soy Keane. Let's continue. This will be closer. I think it will. Matt Hummus I'd make him an early favourite, but Soy Keane is a strong prospect. Could get some votes. I'm all for chickpeas. But I'll be okay. The best game show since blankety blank no cap. Surprised Kaglos Soyuncu didn't make it in. You're right, TRT, you're right. It's tough to get into this World Cup. Qualifying was difficult. And a little bit scattergun. What's going on here? Players being offered. They're not Brazilian. So... Did he used to play for... Oh, yeah. I think I sold him on the Wolfsburg save I'm doing. Seems rigged to me. So I guess just like real life. Exactly. Exactly. We're trying to do authenticity here is what we're going for. Mats Hummus is leading at the halfway point. 26-17. If you are a strong Roy Keane fan, make sure you vote now. Fernando being offered to us for about £4 million. Which isn't a terrible amount of money. Gabriel Souza, a goalkeeper. Akram Bar here. Also up there somewhere. Any actual offers for agent offers? Quite a lot of Brazilians being offered to us. Oh, look. Mateus França was actually offered to us, chat. I feel alive. It looks like Mats Hummels is going to win this one. França's actually being offered to us for 8 million. Widely tipped in the media as the next Kaka. The fact this has over 50 votes is incredible. Outrageously good. Would you loan him to us just for this season? Oh, chat, should we just loan him? I don't even know if he's good enough, but we can loan him for 1.6k a week. Stan Cauliflower did go in, yeah. Like, we might as well just loan him, right? And then there's an optional 14 million to spend, right? Mats Hummels has beaten Soy Keane. Mats Hummels has beaten Soy Keane, meaning we'll have... that is some matchup there. Mats Hummels versus Cornwright Phillips in the next round. Let's try and put these as close as we can here. The next vote will be Mo Salah versus Kevin Vegan. So get voting on that when that one comes out. Now the two easy beats. Yeah, right. We're having more puns always. Throughout. I feel like we should just loan him, but he's not going to be a regular starter is the issue. I'm just going to loan him anyway, just as an extra option, right? Very easy, this one. Mo Salah or Kevin Vegan? I don't know. I quite like both. I think either gets beaten by Cornwright Phillips / Soy Keane, though, whatever the other one was. Mats Hummels. I don't know if we're going to get enough money for Kelvin here. We need... Right, Nino's going. You're going on loan to Ingolstadt, where you're going to be a regular starter. That is good news. Let's get some match reports on that. Our bid for France has been accepted. Nino is going to go. If Mr. Vegan doesn't win, I call rigged. You guys are voting on it. Kevin Vegan should lose this because it's Keegan, but I love it. Yeah. Kevin Keegan's got... Oh, it's really close. It's 21-20 at the halfway point. Mo Salah has got a 2-vote lead. Go on, Mo. This is a sort of group game that's on at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. It is, isn't it? Yeah. You use Savio? No. We didn't really ever play with those wingers. I've sent him out on loan to Ingolstadt for the rest of the season. I wanted him to play football, so he's out on loan. I don't know if they've had any games since, but yeah, he's gone out. We are going to sell Nino. He never really got in, did he? Are you voting, Clates? I haven't voted on this one, and we're 24-24. What a comeback from Salad. I could vote on this, you know. You might need to be the tiebreaker. I can't re-roll if it's a tie. I'm going to vote. It's going to go down to the wire. I voted. This game would absolutely end the tie. Look at that. Kevin V. Oh, someone voted back. Mo gets the draw. It's a last-minute equaliser from Mo Salah. Unbelievable. I swear you'll never see anything like it. Mo Salah with a late equaliser. And it goes to extra time. Unbelievable. Who was holding back their vote there? Vegan slumps in his chair. He's bottled it again. He's bottled it again. Dave, that is excellent. That is excellent. Very good. Very good. Classic vegan. There's a round 3 replay on the go here. Will we be able to match it up and go to penalties? In which case, Kat does get the deciding vote. That is what penalties is. She has come home, so we'll call her in. We can't get to pens, can we? Well, I really want to try to get us to pens. Oh, it's level. It's 18-all at the halfway point. Do away votes count? No, they've been abolished. They've been abolished. Explaining this account would be content itself. Right, yeah. Extra time, Graham. Honestly, you've nailed it. You've nailed it. Does she know who Keegan is? No. Not at all. We've got about 5 seconds to go. It's level at 23 votes all. Mo Salah right at the death. It's Mo Salah 26-24. The winner is Mo Salah 27-25. What a matchup. What a matchup. 27-25. Mo Salah wins to go through to the... Is it the semi-finals? The quarterfinals, I think, right? Boosh. What a matchup that was. Let's go and put him through. Congratulations, Mo Salad. That was a matchup. No one expected that. We started by calling that a 2 p.m. game on a Mo Salag. A 2 p.m. game on a Tuesday. It ended up being an absolute blockbuster. When it comes to the crunch, Salad wins it. Very good, Midju. Mo Salad is through, and he will be playing the winner of Tomiyasu Tofuyasu and Mark Cucumberella. Oh, this is honestly edge of your seat stuff. Edge of your seat stuff. Vegans kicked out of the Vegetarian World Cup on a technicality. Yep. Mo tosses it. Mo tosses into the semis. Indeed. Kevin Vegan really thought that it was his to lose from that point on. He really did, didn't he? Let's have the next round then. Tomiyasu Tofuyasu against Mark Cucumberella. Here we go. I love this. I'm going to need some salt. Kevin Vegan's feeling very salty. I really thought Kat had to be brought in there to do the tie break, but we managed to avoid it. Mo Salah getting dressed up for the next round. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Right, we've sold. All right. Well, that answers that question. That answers that question. I wish there was a way to get like an extension to get the votes up on the screen. I might need to look into it. Can one of the mods remind me to do that? I feel like me commentating on it would be better if it was on the screen. I suppose I could do like I suppose do it. There's definitely ways to do it. I just need to set it up and it wouldn't be. It's a bit harder to do right now. This is pure Twitch. It is round 4. Mark Cucumberella leads as we go in at half-time. It's a comprehensive lead at 30-15 against Tomiyasu Tofuyasu. I'm going to lodge my votes on that one as well. I'd like to be involved. It looks like it's going to be Mark Cucumberella to take on Mo Salad in the quarterfinals. But who knows? Cucumberella should hold this lead with ease. He really should. Yeah, he should. First half hammering from Mark. Yeah. Is there a way to get this onto my screen? I bet there is, but I don't know how to do it very easily. I could do like this, I suppose, and then just change the display capture to like, you can see the votes there then, like, look there. But I feel like that's just a bit rubbish, isn't it? I could maybe, if I duplicate that and go to like, move this up. Just do a bit of admin live. It's a bit of a nothing game. This is a bit of a drowsy game. It's a slight comeback from Tomiyasu, but not quite enough. If we go there, we could commentate it like this, look. Oh. Like this. Have me like here. Why is that so big there? This must be doing people's heads in, by the way. There you go, look. We can commentate it like this, look. Now we go to the sponsors. This is where we're going to call it from here, look. Because on this scene, I can make these... Does it go back on this one? Am I going to be really big on every scene now? No, just that one. That's good. Mark is going to celebrate. Mark has gone through then. Mark Cucumberella defeats Tomiyasu Tofuyasu in our second half of the left-hand side of the draw. Meaning, I need to go back to this now. Meaning he will play Mo Salad in the next round. Let's lodge him through there. Mark Cucumberella. We move to the right-hand side now. Is the semi-final draw seeded? I don't know, chat. We didn't decide this, did we? Our sponsors, KFC, very good. Why don't you just reside that scene on another scene? I could do, yeah. That's what I did, to be fair. Pumpster. It was on another scene where I was resizing it there. Ella, not Allah. What? Either way. Oh, yeah, I see. On my spelling. Got you. Is it seeded once we go through here? Like these next ones here? Do we do a draw to see who will play who? Maybe we do. Let's do now then. It'll be Danny Carver Jalapeno against Stan Cauliflower in round 5. As we approach half time, it's neck and neck in this one. We might as well just go full into this, to be honest. Oh, it's annoying. I have to change this every time. I'll get this set up really good. At half time, look, 18-14 to Danny Carver Jalapeno. Stan Cauliflower's still in this, though, as we kick off the second half. It's neck and neck. 18-17, 19-17 here. A draw in the style of Rod Stewart. I feel like we need to respect the initial draw. I feel like on this occasion we do, yeah. Maybe. Carver Jalapeno has stormed into a lead as we go towards the final few minutes of this game. 28-17 now. I haven't voted on this one. Do you know what? I'm going to make it a bit closer. I do like Stan Cauliflower. I'm going to give him a vote there as well. 29 to 20. Will there be a late comeback here? It doesn't look like there's going to be. Late votes coming in 3, 2, 1. It doesn't look like there's going to be a comeback though. Danny Carver Jalapeno makes his way through to the quarterfinals here. Danny Carver Jalapeno he really is in hot form. This is annoying that I have to do this, but do you know what? I might stop commentating on it in a second. Danny, oh dear, what have I done there? How have I done that? There we go. Danny Carver Jalapeno. Carver Jalapeno. If I could put the little inflections on the word, I would, but I don't think I've got the ability to in paint.net, to be honest. Incredible disappearing. That was good, wasn't it? Nice, Faye. Next match will be Iago Asparagus versus Gareth Cale. We wish them both good luck as we continue our deadline day. Menino has gone to Spurs. Shall we see if it's possible to sign? It is now possible to sign Calvin. Let's go and see if we can get Calvin done before the window closes. And then Caligari becomes the centre mid. 8.75 is the... Yep, let's do that. We haven't got a lot of wages left, but I think this will be fine. We can get Mateus França in on loan as well, which I might delay until after we get Calvin done. Pre-tournament favourite versus the team who everyone was surprised qualified there, Gareth Cale. Iago Asparagus leads after the first 30 minutes of the game. 26 to 11. Regular starter. Can I get that down? Yes, that's good. Just in case I don't want to promise him that. Let's try and get rid of your minimum fee release clause. Let's get rid of that as well. Top tier Sunday entertainment. I'm glad you're enjoying it, chat. It's good fun, isn't it? I don't know what our next tournament's going to be. I don't know. But we'll have to crown whoever the winner of this is. I don't know who's my winner is. There's a lot of very strong teams in this tournament. Relegation release. And we'll give you a big one of those. We never get clean sheets anyway. I might need to put this back up if I've got rid of those, won't I? 25k. Okay. Calvin, I think should be done. Shall I delay? I can't delay this. What's this going to do? Takes 1.6k off our wage. I think he'll be fine. I'm going to sign both. I'm going to sign both. Even veggies don't like Cale. This is possibly true, Ray. That is possibly true. Gareth Cale only in because Harry Cale disbanded as a country. And yeah, no, it's true as well. That did happen. That did happen. Looks like it is true. Iago Asparagus defeats Gareth Cale. And we move into our final couple of... What are they? The last 16, aren't they? Games. Iago Asparagus. Very strong team. Easily defeating... Is that correct? Yes. Easily defeating Gareth Cale there to go through. We've now got Fabrizio Broccolacini against Grain Rooney. Next up. Who will be the winner? Which makes your pea smell. It does. It does, yeah. Asparagus. That's true. That's a royal quarterfinal matchup. It really is. We've loaned him. Let's register him. Do you know what I love most about this? Is the seamless transition back to playing FM in between. As if we're not chatting absolute waffle. If these players were in the team, what would be the team name? Yeah, that's also... Maybe we need to decide that afterwards. Why is this veg streamer talking about FM so much? Yep. I've just noticed we have 4 unban requests, do we? I'll have a look at them after, Leonie. Round 7 then. Fabrizio Broccolacini. Difficult to say that one. Has got himself an early lead against Grain Rooney. 19 to 14 after 20 minutes of the match. One is admin man. Brilliant. Brilliant. Kel Madrid. That could be work. Says his dad sent it. Really? Excellent. I will look at that after. You're going to say no to this, aren't you? No, you're not. Good. Right. Mateus França is in. 4 hours to go. Will Calvin get done? Shouldn't count if you can't say it. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Maybe Grain Rooney will make a comeback on that because of how they've heard the commentary here. Pulisic man says he did nothing wrong. Right, brilliant. They want in now, yeah. They're seeing this thinking, I've got great puns. Let me tell you my puns. Hani Mukhtar gets us some money, doesn't he? A little bit. Not very much. Calvin then set to sign. We've made a transfer. We've done a thing on deadline day. Borussia Lunch and Gladbach. That's quite good. That is quite good. Chillman said to unban him and chill. Brilliant. Into the final few minutes of Broccolacini against Grain Rooney. 27-21. There could be a very late comeback here by Grain Rooney, or this will probably be a quite comfortable victory for Fabrizio Broccolacini. It's going to be very difficult I don't really want to keep writing that. Hang on a minute. At the death, it's 29-27. Can they do it? Oh, it's a goal to seal it from Broccolacini. 30-27. There was almost a comeback there. Not quite as big of a spectacle as Mo Salah versus Kevin Vegan, but still pretty good. The Dutch Orange takes new meaning to this stream. Yep. Just copy and paste it. Yeah, I can't really. It's not very easy on this platform, which is not very good. So it's just easy to type things. I'll just copy it right from there. Fabrizio Brock 00. Like that, right? He will play Gabby Martinelli or Domingos Quinoa. Next round is up. Round 8 of the World Cup. And we're underway. Gabby Martinelli takes an early lead over Domingos Quinoa. I really like Domingos Quinoa. I think that's a very clever one. Maybe a less well-known footballer. Maybe that's what's doing it. But Gabby Martinelli does flow quite nicely when you say it, doesn't it? I will give you that as well. Right, we're going to continue. I think our deals are done. We've signed Calvin. They seem very happy with that. I've sent him to learn German, even though nobody at the club even speaks it. We'll get Danny Alves to welcome him. I'll get him registered. Lovely stuff. Do I start training? Shall I start training? These aren't actually set. Let's get you on that. Do I start training Caligari now as... Do you know what? I might train you as the pressing forward. I quite liked him playing there. That's the player. Yeah, that's the player. It's really Soy the Rovers stuff. Brilliant. I need to read it normally then as well. If Gabby wins, we get his song. Yeah, of course. Everyone votes for Domingos Quinoa now. Shall I start training Caligari as a centre-back? No, centre-mid? That's not what I meant. Because where is he training at the moment? He's still training. I think we do, right? Let's get him training as our box-to-box. But does that mean that we've got him then? Is he always going to be a backup? See, I don't know what to do because this is training to be the backup for Marcos Antonio, who's going to be our box-to-box for quite a long time, isn't it? Gavi, you're my soy. It's good. It's very good. I'm not sure. What's going on here? What did Bay say? I can't see it. I can't scroll up. Oh, the you're my soy, brilliant. As we come to the culmination of that match, Gabby Martinelli has defeated Domingos Quinoa and makes his way through to the next round, meaning our first round of fixtures is complete. And these will be our next matchups. We're going to have Gabby, Oh, we need capitalization. It's important. Tomato Nelly. Should we do this in reverse order? Leonie, if you've not done this, should we do it in reverse order just to mix things up, or should we go back to the start? They need a rest, actually. Do you know what? Let's go back to the start. We're going to have Corn Wright Phillips versus Matt Hummus. Then Mo Salad versus Mark Cucumberella. Danny Carver Jalapeno against Iago Asparagus. Fabrizio Broccolacini against Gabby Martinelli for a place in the semi-finals of the World Cup. Now to an ad from our sponsors, Bernard Matthews. Pierre-Emerick Aubergine. It's good. It's good. Are we seeding or are we going as it is? We're going as it is. It was random enough, I think, as we made it, right? We're going as it is. Me and Gabby are going to make a nice spaghetti bolognese later. Very good. Hope it's corn, though, with Corn Wright Phillips in. Otherwise, that'll be, against the spirit of the competition. Are we going to get any other bids at the end of this window? I don't think so. Let's have a look at Calvin now that we've signed him. Yeah, it looks good. I'm going to drink something. I've been doing a lot of commentating and not on FM. Have we played a match today? Don't think so. We've not played a match, have we? It's been an hour and 34 minutes and we've not played a match. I just spat then as well. That is ridiculous. Soy Hyung-min. Yep, good. Quarterfinals is underway, by the way. Cornwright Phillips against Matt Hummus is neck and neck as we are now approaching half-time. 12-13. Matt Hummus is in a slight lead over Cornwright Phillips, although Cornwright Phillips has just gone back into the lead. 17-15 now. I feel like you shouldn't at this point. Probably not. Ooh, they've offered a contract to Platrick. Are you sure you don't want to stay? Oh, he's agreed it already. Oh, he agreed that in... Didn't take him long. 21 minutes he's decided to leave to go to them. You should tweet this out, by the way. Yeah, I probably should. Once we do... Shall I do it now? Let me do it now. Let's do a tweet. For 23k a week. Brilliant. Brilliant. Let's do a screenshot. We don't need that. That's my face I did in the screenshot there. We are... how do I do this? How do I word this? We are playing sporadically playing FM, but mainly this. But mainly this is happening. Twitch.tv/Clates. I feel like people want to get involved in this type of thing. Let's tweet that out. Let me find the picture. It's a nice song, isn't it? This is good. Oh, I didn't do a screenshot of me. I wasn't in the screenshot.
Okay.
What's going on there? That's better. I think I'm in that one. I did a lovely little smile and everything. There we go. Right, there we go. I've done a tweet. Cast your vote in the quarterfinals of the Football Veggie Footballers World Cup. Cornwright Phillips has defeated Matt Hummus, by the way. It was close in the end, 24-20. People really don't know where to vote on this, but our first quarterfinalist, no, our first semi-finalist, I'm not sure I'm going to fit all these in, is going to be Cornwright Phillips, who will play the winner. Does that kind of work? Do you know what I mean if I put it there? It doesn't really work. There's not enough space in the visual, is there? There's not. I'm not sure how I can make this work. Because what... Oh, I could do it down here, I suppose. In the bracket. You get it? If I put it there, right? And then the other one there. And then we can just do the final down here, right? We'll do the final here. Yeah? That's what I'm going to do. I think we can make that work. And then the final's going to go below. And we'll do a new thing that says the final. All right? That's what we're going to do. Next semi-final is going to be Mo Salad against Mark Cucumberella. Then we're going to have Danny Carver Jalapeno against Iago Asparagus. Fabrizio Broccolacini against Gabby Tomartinelli. And then the final will be down here. And it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be tense. The quarterfinal semi... No, this isn't the quarterfinal. Is this... Oh, yeah. No, it is quarterfinal. The quarterfinal round 2 is Mo Salad against Mark Cucumberella. Mark Cucumberella is absolutely smashing this, by the way. It's 23-9. 23-9. Surely going through. I can't believe Platrick is leaving. Patati. No. I'm going to offer out Patati, but no one wants to actually give him game time. We've only got 45 minutes to go. I don't think we're going to get a bid either. I need you to play. Salad is being served in this round. It really is, yeah. Are we doing a third place playoff? I'm not sure, to be honest. Vegetable Steamer Showdown. Vegetable Steamer Showdown. I see what you've done there. Excellent work. Looks like Mark Cucumberella is going to defeat Mo Salad easily here, though. Why would you request a transfer now? It's a bit late to request a transfer now. I would have bought you. I suppose you are a bit too expensive at £43 million. Mark Cucumberella beats Mo Salad. And we are going to be seeing our first semi-final there then. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Cornwright Phillips defeats... will play Mark Cucumberella. in our first semi-final. We now have Danny Carver Jalapeno against Iago Asparagus. And they will play... Oh, this is tense now, isn't it? That is a big matchup now. Both of these have been very good so far. Been very good. Getting a right dressing down, very good. I'm getting FM vegan whiplash. Yeah, kind of. There is a bit of that, isn't there? The salad was sent to the shower. Should have been the final. Could have been... You will find that sometimes in World Cups, won't you? You'll find that you have big games that could have been the final earlier on. Only banger matches left now, massively. Can't say bangers, though. Because it upsets people. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. We have fun, don't we? We have fun. I can't believe that the Kevin Vegan match went to extra time. I can't believe we had so much drama with that. To be fair, Danny Carver Jalapeno should have won their group. Oh, massively. This is more tense than the Bay of Pigs thing in at 61. Massively so. Francis got injured already. Great work. Atadi playing for the Brazil under-20s, which I quite like. That's cool. We signed him for 160k. He needs a photo. I don't know what... Oh, by the way, I did add a photo to our boy. Angelo does have a photo.
Follow me.
By the way, respect on Stan Cauliflower's name. Shocking exit. Shocking exit, yes. All right, here we go. We're underway with Danny Carver Jalapeno and his Iago Asparagus. It is underway. Ooh, hello. £12 million. Thank you very much. The money continues to go up just because of random sponsorships. You do love to see it. Nice work. Do I need to do this? Angelo looks older than he is. Yeah, he probably does. Right, I think that's all fine, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I added a photo to Angelo. Look. There he is. He looks really good. He started really well. Was not expecting this dominant of a start. Oh, my word. Danny Carver Jalapeno has gone into a big lead in the first few minutes of this match. Now approaching half-time. 24-9. Wowzers is what I'll say to that. Arthur make a bid. Oh, they've made a bid for 18 million for the actual Arthur. It's quite a... I mean, we couldn't afford that anyway, could we? No one wants to take Patati on loan. Okay. Winner of the tournament gets a new gen name. What? No. Winner of the tournament, we need to go and rename in the game, right? And then never explain it and never mention it again, right? Every time we play against Iago Asparagus, just never mention it. Be like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, well, yeah, got you. Any FM saves I recommend? Grimsby would be a good save to do. Grimsby Town 2018. I'm going to put my vote in for this one. I really like Danny Carver Jalapeno. I think that's a great name. We need to do this to say hi to these players. I think we've got a game today. We play Heidenheim. It's in 3 days. We have actually got a match coming up. See rigged election. Is Sean Wright Phillips even in FM 22? Probably not. Well, no, definitely not. Is Quan Wright Phillips... No. Play Ollie French Jr.? No. Is it a league game? It's a league game, isn't it? Yeah, it's a league game. I'm not playing Ollie French Jr. We need more team leaders. Aiden! Watching us. How did it become so serious? Thank you very much for the 2 months, buddy. Appreciate you. I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you for the 2. He's watched this and thought, do you know what? I need to be back for a second month here. This is where I need to be on Twitch. Fabrizio Broccolacini and Gabby Tomartinelli is underway. It has kicked off. And after 4 minutes of the match, we've got Gabby Tomartinelli in an early lead. Any good teams to start Glory Hunter with? You want to get some things out of the way. I would do like maybe a... Where would I start? I don't know. I've never done a Glory Hunter, so I'm not really sure. If you vote Gabby, you support the sound clip. Just saying. He's got a massive lead. Gabby Tomartinelli has got a massive lead here. 29-8. Did I decide... Oh, did Danny Carver Jalapeno won, didn't he? I need to put him through. It needs to be Danny Carver... Let's do a new one of these. Danny Carver Jalapeno will be through. And it looks like he's going to be playing Gabby Tomartinelli because already He's got a big lead. Already got a big lead. People are contributing to get rid of the sound already. I like it. Oh, wrong one. Jeez. Done a lot of scene changing today, haven't we? Right, we've got a match very soon. Let's watch what these results are. Hopefully Mainz lose. Hopefully all the teams around us lose. Play the Gabby sound for celebration of this dub. All right. When it's done. 36-11. Fab being robbed here. It's because you can't say it. I think it's difficult to say. Mainz have won 3-0. Don't love that. Wolfsburg have won 3-2. Don't love that. Bayern have won. Don't love that. Those results aren't great for us. Did Heidenheim just play? Heidenheim play Wednesday. Oh, it's a Wednesday kickoff. And we play Saturday. Unlucky Heidenheim. You just got random 2 matches in a week when we don't. Sandro Tomato Tonelli. Tomatinelli, maybe? I see what you mean. I think the Tomatinelli of Martinelli works better. By the way, Gabby Martinelli has won that match. And that means one thing and one thing only.
Gabby, 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 Gabby. You're my boy. You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
He goes through to play against Danny Carver Jalapeno, Gabby Tomatinelli. Tomato. What am I doing here? Tomatinelli. Like that. Right. That noise is haunting. Yes, it is. Please contribute to the cause. 500,000, by the way. I will delete that sound. All right. Semi-final time. It's underway between Cornwright Phillips and Mark Cucumberella. After a few minutes, it's close here. This is a big old game, this one. Mark Cucumberella is leading against Cornwright Phillips. That sound was painful. No, it was. It was. I'm sorry about that. 16-11. This is close. 250. Thank you. LFC Eagle has contributed as well. 17. Oh, this is quite close, actually. Let's go live to commentate on this now. It is a big semi-final. We've got this happening here, look. It is 20 for Mark Cucumberella to 17 for Cornwright Phillips. Hi, Kat. Cornwright Phillips or Mark Cucumberella? I was asking you. Yeah. Cucumber guy. So I'm going to put your vote. I'm going to vote on that one. She just ignored me, chat, because she was like, you can't be talking to me. Surely not. I don't know how Cucumberella's getting a result here. I think Cornwright Phillips would be my vote. Kat's gone with Cucumber guy, though, as she said it as well. Better commentary than Martin Tyler. Thank you very much. We have this happening here. Look. Yeah, we do. We do. Cucumber guy. Show some respect. Exactly. Boy, thank you for the follow. He's watched this. He's come into this stream. And he's dropped a follow based on this. Imagine. This massive head. And it's live. This is quite close. But it looks like Mark Cucumberella is going to defeat Cornwright Phillips in our first semi-final. And is going to get himself a place in the final. 33-25. Outrageous. That is a shock. For me, that's a shock. 33-25. And it's Chive. Brilliant. Brilliant. Do you know what? I didn't expect that one. But fair's fair. Our first finalist, we need to do this, look. Big text. Maybe even in bold. Probably do a capital. The final. The final will be contested between Mark Cucumberella, otherwise known as the Cucumber guy, versus, who will he be playing? The next semi-final. It's underway and it's Chive. It's Danny Carver Jalapeno against Gabby Tomatinelli. And early on, Gabby Tomatinelli has got himself a lead here, which I didn't expect to happen. We're going to stick with this one live, I do think. Where is FM legend Timo Quorn? Oh, yeah, imagine. I think it's because it was already used up in Cornwright Phillips, wasn't it? Corn Gota we could have gone with as well, but the Gota part wasn't very vegetarian. 27-18 here. Danny Carver Jalapeno, my pre-tournament favourite, has got himself a lead and might well be finding himself in a final with Mark Cucumberella. Remember, we will hear the sound again. We will hear the sound again if Gabby Tomatinelli does win. That is true. That is true. These two would make an awesome pizza. Yes. Can I move that maybe? Can I do like a pop out of like the vote? I don't think I can. It's annoying. I want to get like a pop out of the poll, and then I can put it on any screen. Then it would be great. I know it's more vegan, but I would have suggested oat milk. That's good. It's good. I was trying to think of one for oat milk. That's good. Danny Rosemary, also brilliant. All right, not long to go in this one. It looks like Danny Carver Jalapeno is going to get himself a win. 34-23. There could be late drama, but if all stays the same, Danny will be playing Mark in the final. And does that mean we could definitely go and rename both of those players? What is this nonsense? What do you mean? Nonsense. Go. Who would win in your idea? Would Danny Carver Jalapeno or Gabby Tomartinelli be the best vegetarian football name? Can we do a meat version of this? Maybe someday. Milik will have his blaze of glory in the Chocolate World Cup next week. Yes. There we go. There we go. Good, Ollie. That is good. Oh, is Klopp back, is he? That's cool. Gary Doherty Leaf. Good. Danny Carver Jalapeno is our winner. And we have a final, everybody. Carver. How do you spell Carver Jalapeno? Carver Jalapeno, like that, right? The final will be taking place between Mark Cucumberella against Danny Carver Jalapeno. And it's live! Get voting in the final, chat. Get voting in the final. Is this a sequel to our fish? Yes, MD. It's exactly what's happening. And it's live. Who will be your winner? Danny's got this. Not right in the head. Who? Me? Surely not me. You can't be talking about me, can he? Mark Cucumberella versus Danny Carver Jalapeno. I've not looked at this yet. Early on, Danny Carver Jalapeno has got the lead. 31-15. I want more votes than ever before here. 32-18. And it's Chive. I'd like to thank you all for your support with Danny. Whatever happens in the final now, it's been a great run. It's 35-22 to Danny Carver Jalapeno against Mark Cucumberella here. Lurkers, get your votes in. Exactly. Can't wait till it's full time. Brilliant. Brilliant. This is exciting. Winner. Let's do winner. We should do the winner in green, shouldn't we? It's the Vegetarian World Cup. The winner should be in green. Maybe a slightly darker green than this. Big green writing. The winner should be nice and big. 72. That's maybe too big. As we have a few minutes left here, Danny Carver Jalapeno looks like he's going to be the winner. Winner. Let's see. We were robbed of the final we deserved with Paul Wright Phillips. I think you might be right with that. I think I agree. We've got a last 5 minutes of the match here. The winner becomes a new gen and immortalized forever. It may be. Will it be Danny Carver Jalapeno? I think it is. It's 45-28. Surely it's too late now for a comeback. A round of applause in the chat, please. GG's. Danny Carver Jalapeno is this year's winner of the Vegetarian Football World Cup. Congratulations, Danny. Can we get a round of applause in the chat? Off we go. Danny Carver Jalapeno. Great work. Great work. What a tournament. What a thing to be a part of. We'll see you next year for the Chocolate World Cup. Oh, we have fun, don't we, chap? Should we go and play a match on FM now? Should we go and have a match? It's full time in the tournament. What a tournament. I'll turn this into a proper bracket, I think. Then we'll tweet it. Unbelievable result. Slight styling mistake. Oh, God, where? Oh, there is, in the winner. Oh, yeah. Carver. There we go. Imagine doing that. Imagine scrolling that onto the scrolling that onto the trophy. Be like, oh no. Danny Carver Jalapeno emote. If someone's good at making emotes and graphics, make me Danny Carver Hal, but as a jalapeno, and that'll definitely be an emote. Milky Wayne Rooney. Time for his name change in FM. Yeah, I agree. Let's go and change his name in FM. Set the nickname. Can someone do me the... It's the N, right? The N that has the... Does someone have the N that has that? Can someone copy and paste me that? So that I can copy and paste it into his name. You know the one I mean. You know what I mean. Thank you, Brashinga. Very quick. You guys, look at that. We're going to have a whole train of N's with a... What's that called? Someone I would like to know what that is called, really. It's like a soft N, isn't it? Dan Galaxy Zagadoo. It's good. It's good. There we go. Danny Carver Jalapeno. Its official name is the gesture you just did. I think so. Where's DGM with his... And is it just an accent? If it's like... It's Spanish, isn't it? So is it just an accent in Spanish? Sorry, no? Maybe. It's a tilde, is it? There you go. Because they've all got slightly different names, haven't they? Tilde. Is it pronounced tilde? Like that. There we go. Knowledge. Danny Carver Jalapeno. I can't wait until we play Real Madrid. Excellent. Need to sign him as a coach. Definitely. In fact, should we make sure that we, like, follow him so we can see what happens with his career? In Portuguese, it's called a till. Okay. There you go. Nice. And it's pronounced slightly differently in Portuguese and in... we talked about that before, didn't we? We were looking at Brazilian names. It's like saying NJ. Yeah. Mark Overmars, good name for the Chocolate World Cup. Get thinking of your best Chocolate World Cup names because next weekend, oh, it's going down. It's going down. Follow him for his veg-related tweets. Exactly. Can it be confectionery instead of just chocolate so I can submit Haribo West? Is it confectionate? Chat, what do you reckon? Because I do like that. That is good. We could do a confectionery and we could do a chocolate one separately. We'll have a think what we do for next week. I'll tweet it out, by the way. Confectionery. I'll tweet it out in the week and you guys can bring your best ones to the stream. Sunday, we do a bracket, all right? Does it sound like something we should do? On a Sunday, we'll do a bracket like this and play some FM, maybe. Confectionery because Haribo West deserves to win. Yeah, maybe. Like an East and West bracket, have chocolate and confectionery. Oh, wow. Like qualifiers. Becomes a bit difficult to do. All right, let's draw some teams. Can't wait for the biscuit one. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. How'd this even come about? Who knows, Jacob? Who knows? It's basically the one show, this, with a bit of FM sprinkled on top, isn't it? We've got a quarter-final draw here. This is such a boring draw. This is such a boring... For Christ's sake! Buying munchies. Right. I am upset by that, to be honest. I'm upset by that. Look at the teams we could have had. And we get buying away. Fruit Castiles is good. Right. So we're going out of that. They want us to reach the semi-finals as well, and we're going out. So that's horrible. I hate it. Come on, gang. All right. Do I need to Oh, Champions League. Oh, no. This is stress. This is stress. Because I'm not going to be able to register everyone. I hate this. And I probably promised people, didn't I, to register them. So let me move over here. We're never going to play a game today because we've got to do this now. Who was unregistered in that? Danny Alves? Calvin, you're in. How many more can I do? Do you know what? I can register a few of these. Danny Alves is in. Jabasso's leaving, so it's fine. Ramon's not. Fred's not. Okay, Fred does kill it. Okay, Fred kills it. So maybe I do instead of... Oh, Kyle George out. He's barely played. You can do 3, maybe 2. Thomas Muller corner, very good. Don't say them now, chat. Don't say them. Hold them. Don't put them out there yet. Get the loans out. The loans, the ones that I've loaned out, you mean, or the ones that I've loaned in out? That's a confusing sentence, isn't it? I'm looking if there's any players that I really am not going to play that I can... I mean, Patrick's leaving, but I think we might need him because we don't have Ramon in either. The blue highlighted ones. These guys, yeah. But I think I want to play Tales Magno. I probably won't register França. Only take one person out. I can only take one person out, can I? I wonder if I'll take Kyle George out. I need to put Angelo in. If I take Kaya George out for Angelo, I feel like that's not the worst. You have 3 max in. It means that Fred's still not registered. Did I promise Fred that I'd register him? I don't think I did. That's cool, by the way. The core social group. This group is made up of mostly Brazilian players. It really is. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's too much thinking going on. I think I'm going to do that. Basically, we needed to put Angelo in, didn't we? And I've managed to put an extra couple of people in there. Let's see if they kick off. So far, so good. So far, so good. We might have got away with it. Because Fred was never registered. So now it's basically it's Fred or Kaya George that could kick off, right? So far, so good. No one's kicked off. Stop saying your confectionery names. Hold on to them. Wait for the World Cup. This is a ridiculous tweet. Hatton Bean Arthur, by the way, somebody said on Twitter. Someone replied to that tweet saying, I hate that you made me read this. Kevin Vegan robbed in extra time, said somebody. That's somebody who was here. Love it. Good work on Twitter. Someone replied to the tweet saying, that's the face of a man who has stepped back to admire his work and is very pleased with what he sees. David Kit Katzen, stop using them up. Stop using. This is the preliminaries, is it? Okay. All right. All right. We're playing Heidenheim. We're going to play a match. We are over 2 hours into the stream.
Okay.
Of course we are. But we are probably going to play a match now against Heidenheim. If we lose, I'm turning it off and we're doing the Chocolate World Cup now. Who's in? Who's in? The World Cup qualifiers have to be done somewhere. This is true. This is true. And everybody deserves to take part, right? Everybody deserves the chance to qualify. So do you know what? I'm not going to stop that. Since when do we play matches here? Very, very rarely. I mean, we've had 2 hours of our stream today and we've not done a match. So what are we doing? It's hilarious. Ryan Fredericks. Very good. Very good. All right. Heidenheim at home. Who do Mainz play? They do not. They do. They play at home to Gladbach. They probably win that. Wolfsburg are playing home to Augsburg. So I'd expect the teams around us to win here. Talas Mango, all right. I'm not calling him Talas Mango. His name's Talas Magno. Let's do a quick pick and just see what happens with that first of all. Renan at left back. What happened to Platrick? And what? Why are we doing? What? Tellez is suspended. Do you know what? Is he a decent left wing back? Should I just train him as our future left wing back? Dimitar Berbatoffi Crisp. There's nothing else in the chat about FM, by the way. It's just this. Norwich won't win the league, but they still turn up every week. That's true. He should just be our new left wing back, shouldn't he? 20 years old. I might just train him there. I think I might play him there today. Especially as Platrick's leaving anyway. The thing with Platrick, though, is he does just get numbers. I think you need to do the Chocolate World Cup now. No. We'll tease it. We'll tease it. Maybe we need to. Look at it. They're just flowing out of me now. The way we're going, it might need groups, yeah. Maybe we'll do a Discord channel where we can vote on the groups. Yeah? In the Discord channel that we'll make, Leonie makes, we'll do one a weekend. During the week, we'll get all the groups sorted so that we'll have the World Cup during a Sunday stream. All right? Who knew that this is the way that this would go? Maltese. Come on, gang. Come on. Oh, we're having fun, aren't we? We are having fun. Let's put Ramon on the bench as well here. There should be a Best Puns World Cup, no restrictions. I feel like the restrictions make the puns good though, right? That Norwich bit was really odd. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I realised that after, Ollie. All right, the team. Bremer in the middle. I'm going to move Bremer to wide here. Renan, we've promised game time, and he's going to start as a left wing back now. Zefuig, Marcos, Crisantos. Let's mix these back up to the order that they were in before that seemed to be working. Do we start Angelo again? I think we do.
Okay.
Pick Nicky Butt. Brilliant. John Terry's Chocolate Orange. I mean, that's just a classic. You can't really argue with that one, can you? Thank you for the follows, by the way. I feel like there's a few in there that I've missed. Let me go through. Shane, AVFC, thank you. James, Otterlull, Incheon United, and Noble T Farmer. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in. I think I'm going to start Angelo because I quite like him. He's played well since we played him. That's the team. We play at home to Heidenheim. Calvin's going to get a number. I think Calvin was on the bench, right? As if we're still starting. Conor Cara McNamara. Excellent. It's excellent. I don't know what I said to them there, but I'm not pumping fists at them because that didn't go well yesterday, did it? Rolo Torre. I can't stop myself from reading them out either. All right, I'm going to encourage. We are going to move to the correct scene. Here we go. We're underway against Heidenheim. Can we get ourselves a victory in our one match of the stream? I hope so. If you guys are here for FM, thanks for being patient. You know, it's only taken 2 hours and 6 minutes, but here we go. We're underway. Someone new. Hello, Isle. What have you done? Have you DM'd me? Yeah, I knew you had. Right. Right, pause the game. Pause the FM. I've got something to show you, chat. I've got something to show you. Danny Carver Jalapeno. It's an emote. I will add it in a second. Danny Carver Jalapeno. Everybody. Oh, God. Oh, do you know what that reminds me of? Did anyone watch The Apprentice this week? Chef's kiss. Too good. GG's Isle. GG's Isle. He'll sue you. No, I think he'll probably like it, I reckon. I think he'll probably like it. Did anyone watch The Apprentice this week? It's like that logo, isn't it? Not Bougie Cruise is the other one, right? Which that was terrible. But it's like the logo on The Apprentice. The lads one, yeah. Bougie Cruise was also terrible, by the way. Right, round of applause. We can get a round of applause in there, I think. Yep.
Follow me. Okay.
Oh, God. Am I actually putting him into the main... shall I put him in the game? I think we have to. Right, give me 2 minutes, chat. Give me 2 minutes. MD here. You're the OG. Give me 2 minutes to do this. I can show you what I'm doing if you like. Here we go. I'm just oh, I haven't got the image. Oh, actually, let me go back. I need to go find that. Where is it? It's like that old Subway advert. It is too hot, too spicy. The puns, I mean. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We've done a lot of puns today. Where did that picture go? Copy that. Let's remove the background from that. Yeah, Frogman, exactly. You know it. You know it. Can you put that number in again for me? If that's all right, because I've copied and pasted something else now. Thank you. Right. FMXML that. And then we'll do the emote as well, for sure. Who won the vegetarian option? Danny Carver Jalapeno was the winner. Of course. Graphics, faces. Right, window sound. Oh. I think I messed it up. Never gave me fun. Right, let's go to the game. And here. Chocolate confectionery. Oh, we've not done that one yet. That's next week's. Yeah, so get ready for next week's. How do I go to like... I need to get out of the game. How do I get out of my game here? Home. There we go. Yeah, get in the Discord. We're going to do it. Leonie will make a thing. F4. Is that the shortcut? I didn't know that. If I now clear this cache and reload this skin, we should have a Danny Carver jalapeno in the game. It's in the Discord, is it? Excellent work. Excellent work. The channel's already been made. You do love to see it. It goes to a screen out of the game. Think squad. Yeah. You got your home page as well. You can just jump to, isn't it? Right? Yeah, I don't know the shortcuts though. Right. Let's try it. F4. It goes to your inbox. Danny. Oh god, it's so good. This needs tweeting as well, doesn't it? It's everything I've ever wanted. I hope you're all proud of yourselves. I've tweeted it. We do have fun here, don't we? We do have fun here. Honestly, now, do you know what I can't wait for, chat? I can't wait for when we forget completely about this and then we play Real Madrid and we just see him and then we click on his name and he's there like this. Put him in your shortlist. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just add him to that shortlist forever. Did I do that then? I feel like it didn't work. Yeah, he's right. He's on the shortlist forever now. Is it just chocolate next week? I think we're going to do confectionery next week. When it pops up on the starting lineup screen. Exactly, James. Exactly. When he like... when it comes up with his squad and he pops up. It's going to be excellent. Right, we're in a game. We're playing against Heidenheim. We're 1-0 down. I hate it here. I hate it here. We're 1-0 down to Heidenheim. Oh, imagine in tune, yeah. 9th of January 2022, just noting when all was finally lost. Yeah, of course we're 1-0 down to Heidenheim now. From their first shot of the game. Absolutely ridiculous. Actual nightmare fuel, yeah. Yes, I am Maro. Haribo West has been submitted. Great work. Great work. Change Real Madrid's in-game kits to fully green. Is that libelous? Changing him into a jalapeno? I don't think so. I think it's all right. Evan Ilson, score a goal. Puts it wide. Not so good. That's annoying. That could have been an equaliser. I would like to not lose this game if possible. We've had fun and everything, but if we could now just have a nice, comfortable win against Heidenheim, that'd be nice. Please. I love that there's a Discord channel. He's definitely going to have to be an emote, isn't he? I'll do that after. That's a little bit more faff. We've done live emotes on the channel before, but... Martinelli over. Heidenheim. You really get yourself into a bit of a pun trance, don't you? You start looking for puns in absolutely everything. Right, corner. Zagadou. Headed away. Martinelli. Martinelli to the byline. Crisantos. Renan. Smash it in from left wing back. Or not. Evan Ilson. Crisantos. Shoot. Score. Goal. Mickey C with a goal. Come on. Send you a... Oh, thank you, Isle. Nice one. I will do that straight after the stream then. GG's. What an absolute legend Isle is. Danny, you're not going to believe this, but some guy on Twitter has turned you into a pepper. Yeah. So when it's 1 a.m. in the morning, you're like, that's it. I've got it. At least now, chat, you've got a week now to prepare for next Sunday's Confectionery World Cup. Tiger Tails, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. You've got a week to prepare to bring your best ones. So if you do wake up in the middle of the night and think of a really good one, Angelo's gone wide. That should have been a goal. I'm expecting a high standard. Yeah, that's true, actually. The standard should be even higher now that you've got time to prepare. So if you think of one in the middle of the night, jump in the Discord. Actually, how funny would that be to see? That, like, you go on the Discord the next day and there's like a 3 a.m. submission to it from somebody saying, like, Maltese or something. That'd be good. Is there a Maltesers one that we can think of? Probably. Evan Nilsson. Next week's topic. Yeah, ridiculous. That's your homework. I've set you homework for next week now. It sort of has to be active players so we can do this face change. Yeah, I guess so. Unless they're staff members, which can also work. Has to score near post. No, keeper saves it. Oh, this is Florian Muller. Next week's topic. I see what you've done there now as well. Florian Muller was the keeper that was terrible against us, I think. He's moved to Heidenheim. We should be destroying a team like this. We're not. We're 1-1 with them. But really, if we want to be a good team, we should be winning this easily. Ebre Malteser. It's more like Eze though, isn't it? Oh, is it a different Muller, is it? That's why he's quite good then. Muller corner, you could say. I was wrong. I don't like what I've seen. I'm going to say that to them. Do we seen these days? I don't know, Dan, to be honest. If it's to jump to the bracket, yes. Martinelli on free kicks. It's a decent effort. Off the top of the goal. Yes, but not for goal, for gameplay. The Discord channel is popping off. People love puns. We found it. We found our niche, chat. This is it. This is where the channel blows up. With the World Cups that we're going to do every week. We need some proper graphics. I'm going to create a proper, a proper bracket that we can fill the names into. None of this paint.net stuff. Is there a puns category on Twitch? I'm not sure. Rakesh Puig. Bit late, but yeah, great entry. Slightly late. Martinelli. Yes! And guess what you get to hear now, chat?
Gabby, you're my boy, you're my boy, you're my Gabby boy. Ah!
You love that sound, don't we? Keep voting on that, by the way. You're over halfway to deleting it from the channel forever. It did, yeah, Pav, it did. There's some bad ones in the channel, are there? Nice. I'll check them afterwards. The stream was going so well until that noise. Yeah, sorry. You're over halfway to deleting it. If you raise 500,000 channel points, I will delete it. Dortmund were 1-0 down and now they're 2-1 up. We've come from behind as well to lead against Heidenheim. 65 minutes on the clock. Can we get a third goal? That'd be nice. Fabian's Reese's Pieces. Good. I love it. Whenever we play it, there's always like someone and 2 others contributed to the Delete the Martinelli Sound Fund. We've lost the ball here. Here come Heidenheim. If it's not deleted, it becomes the raid sound. If it's not deleted, it becomes a follow sound. So, oh no. Topic. Let's put it over. He's missed it. Pick a mix with the miss as he went through on goal there.
Follow me. Okay.
Oh yes, even better. Yeah, it was better then, wasn't it? Alexander Kit Katai. I don't even know who that's meant to be. I'd love to know how many people don't know the context where the sound comes from. Yeah, no, I know. I think a lot of people think I made that sound. Which is worrying that they expect that from me. We are going to throw this away or get a red card here. We're playing terribly. The only reason we're winning... There you go. There we go. Yeah, it's Ben AFC, Joey, yeah. It sounds like me. Brilliant. Renan's giving away a penalty. He just seems a bit dodgy, this Renan. Derby Bounty, that is good. We're going to concede an equaliser on the 74th minute. Oh, no. God, good. Thanks for trying, Neto. Thanks for trying. Guy Puller's equalised. We're not winning. It's not good news. Oh, Gail Kakuta, was it? Kit Kakuta. That's better, Robbo, yeah. Neto is awful. He's actually not. He's actually been very good. His average rate, I mean, this game, been terrible. I will give you that. His average rating for the season's over 7. Which is what you want from a you've scored, haven't you? Let's get Caligari on in centre mid then. Oh, what are we going to do here? Let's move someone into there. You stop me up, get Arthur on. Curly Whirly Ancelotti. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, that one. Maybe. Right, here we go. I've moved players forward to try and get a winner here. If we do score now, it's going to be awkward trying to see this game out with this many attackers on. But I feel like we have to go for a win against Heidenheim at home. I thought he was going to lose the ball and get sent off. I'm still so scared about these red cards. That's a good ball out wide for Evan Nilsson. He's got players in the box. Do something. I've lost all faith in Evan Nilsson. What was he doing there? Just stood still. Yeah, the confectionery one. We'll set up a whole team and then we'll play Cadbury Athletic with them or something. Palo one chomp. That's good. Oh, Evan! I've lost all faith in him. I've lost all faith in him. Not anymore. Great header. Come on. Big header. It's quite a long way out when he heads this in. Dimitri Berbatov Crisp is a good contribution. It is. That's a big header. Back from his death there. He's about to never play again, wasn't he? Now I wonder what we do. Let's keep our foot on the gas, I guess. Just because I've made all my subs. A fourth goal here would be beautiful. Zagadou. Oh, it's hit the post. Scored the rebound. No. That would have been so nice. It would have taken away all the stress of the last 10 minutes with 15 attackers being on the pitch. They've played a 4-1-4-1. I think 4-1-4-1 seems really good on FM22. Like one DM in front of a flat midfield four and then one striker seems really good. I hear one show content is occurring. But there's not been a lot of FM, Ian. I will say that. Would pastries World Cup like... Oh, Michael Croissant. That works. That works. Pastries one day maybe. Easily offside there, by the way. Not sure why we looked at that for so long. Well off. Don't throw this straight to them, Renan. Don't throw it straight to them. Throw it, though. There we go. Evan Nilsson. Evan Nilsson collects it. Lovely touch. Bremer. Bremer to Snickers. Cabral has to be. Is he on? He might be. There was a bit of a movement between the defender and the striker there. He might be on. He is. He's onside. And Samba. Good header. Line bar Messi. Brilliant. Good. No one's watching the FM. Nobody. I'm just chatting here about the game. It's a tense game. We've got ourselves a win. And I look at the chat and it's like Victor Lindelof and Lion Bar Messi. What? There's FM. Did you see Mickey C lined up beside Ethan Ampadu? Oh, I didn't see that actually. What a midfield pivot that is. What a midfield pivot that is. Double Declan Rice. It's really good. It's really good, but come on, guys. We're in the FM channel. That's actually a really nice win. I'm happy with that. Having looked like we might blow it by conceding an equaliser in the 75th minute to Victor Lindelof was better. For the chocolate one, yeah, I think they were going down the lines of the bread one, the bread and pastries, the bakery World Cup, which is in a couple of weeks' time. So get thinking about that as well. That was the first and only game of the stream. Quite possibly. Good win, though. We've just paid 5 million for Bremer. That sucks. What did that do to that? Yeah, it just comes off there. That's actually not too bad. Are we over our wage budget? Or are we good? We're just over it. Shouldn't be an issue. We've also got to pay some money for Evan Nilsson, which is 4.8 million. All of our 50 appearances clauses are coming up. We could be very, very poor very, very soon here. Michael Carrot Cake. Great work. Evan Nilsson's about to play his 50th game. I mean, he's okay. It's not outrageous goal scoring, but it's fairly consistent goal scoring, isn't it? Off to watch Harrogate knock out Luton Town. Inchin, thank you for hanging out, buddy. I'll see you soon. Good goal from Cruz Santos. He's got great numbers. Yeah, the numbers look all right. Like, average ratings are good as well. Listen, it's a good joke. A great joke even, but I need you to stop. It's exactly how it was, Kakota, yeah. Talas Magnum is clear. Joe Tart, please do knock out Luton, yeah. All right, let's have a look at how our... Ooh, did Bielefeld beat Leipzig? Did our other teams win here? Wolfsburg drew. They dropped points. Mainz dropped points. Both of the other teams. I said I expect them both to win, didn't I? They've both dropped points. We've moved 10 points clear of 4th and 5th with 11 games to go. We're very almost finishing in the top 4, aren't we? Which is absolutely fine. I know that we've not really improved from last year, but I think with the quality at the club's improving. I don't follow it, but I often see it, right? I didn't see the £13.50 burger and chips, though. That is not great. Cheese World Cup is next month. Yeah, no, it is. We might need to do a bit of a little bit of a calendar, don't we? Non-league, lower league food, greater than Premier League food. Yeah, I probably agree with that. I don't think that's too much of a stretch. I agree with that. Liam reports on Caligari training in his new position as a box-to-box. He's now able to perform well there, which is good. I think he was anyway. We need him to learn this box-to-box nicely, though, which is... He's coming along. Thank you, Liam, for that report. Sounds like admin. Yeah. I mentioned admin things, and I'm like, hopefully one of the mods will do this. That'd be good. I missed some follows again, didn't I? Freddie and Crunch and Tackle. Thank you for the follows. Westy and Kulka before that. Have a good cheese bun, but it only works if you read it carefully. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're playing Bayern tomorrow. This is our cup game against Bayern. Martinelli's about to get the most assists in a season, more than Patrick last year. Martinelli playing as a striker has got 12 assists. 14 all comps. That's actually really good. Carlos Fierro Roche. That works brilliantly because of the FM link to it as well. He is my boy. Gabby. Evan Nilsson had a lot as well. Yeah, he does. Those wide strikers, those pressing forwards, do definitely get a lot of crosses into the box, don't they? Oh, you've just watched the Gabby video. I can understand. Yep. Good work. How many did Evan Nilsson have? Let's have a look at... Yeah, Evan Nilsson has 11. Tellez only has 6. Cui Santos only 4. It's because corners aren't so OP. He just doesn't get as many now. Also, like Tellez, he hasn't played every game either. They just assist each other. They do, yeah. I always find when you rock 3 strikers, one always gets a load of assists. I think the way that we do it, these pressing forwards play like wingers, and they always cross to each other. What you seem to find is that's why I quite like tall players on these side as well. That's why Davy Salkau scored so many last year, because the right striker would cross to him on the left-hand side. Yeah, Tallers has overtaken him. Yeah, overtaking... you want Tallers Magno in, do you, instead of Evan Nilsson still? Cui Santos made the team of the week. Nice. Right, we are going to play this Bayern game. Yeah, they don't say to sign this Fernandes. They say he's not very good, even though he'd only cost 9 million. He hasn't really got any potential. Foxes, what was the need for that? I'm just trying to work out why you wrote that in all caps in the chat. Is it because Leicester beat Watford yesterday? But like, I don't understand who he's... Is he coming in here to beef Watford fans? I don't quite get, like, they won 4-1. It's a weird thing to do. It seems very irrelevant. That's what I mean. I know that they won yesterday, but also, well done. You beat Watford. It seems a bit weird. That's all. Oh, right. Didn't mean the caps. Foxes want beef. Yeah, maybe. Either way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, they're Foxy Sports Watford, doesn't it? That's true. Come at me, Watford fans. Yeah, it just seems a bit like that, doesn't it? Yeah. Either way. We'll move on. Do I change the team at all for this? Angela. Oh, it says play Talas Magno through the middle. Yeah, Tom, I kind of agree. Hey, Angelo Delight, good. I kind of want to switch the team up a bit because of... You gave away a penalty. You're not my best books, Renan, to be honest. It's Bayern, though. It would be nice to go through, wouldn't it? Watford Leicester are a big rivalry, to be fair. Yeah, true. That's true. Didn't think of that. I'm not sure how to go with this as a team selection. Candy Flossie Benayoun. Yeah, I probably do, Pav. I'll have a look at it afterwards. I think I did do it. I don't know if it's been a while now, though. Danilo a start? I'm not against giving Talisman Magno a start through the middle. Cabral and Evan Nilsson. I don't hate... Do you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm not expecting to go through here anyway. We're away at Bayern. It'd be nice if we did. And I also think we do need to like, think about the players' legs a little bit. So we're going to do that. I might even pump them up. I'm saying this now, knowing full well we might get a red card. But we've now had... To be fair, we played how many games? 1. We didn't get a red card. You think Magnum left Angelo middle? No, I think I'm playing through the middle. I don't want to move Evan Nilsson. I think Evan Nilsson from that side. But yeah, no, yeah. To be fair, any of these could play in any of the positions now, couldn't they? You're going to get pumped. Quite possibly, yeah. Quite possibly. But it's Bayern. And the board won't hate that so much because they'll be like, we can see he had a really tough draw. So it's one of them. So far, so good. 3 shots to us, 3 on target, 1 from them. We've started quite nicely. As they now have a highlight where it's a set piece. And they've managed to head it down to Sula. Don't do it. Outside. Outside. I think. He's outside the box. I don't. No, I don't sound excited about it, Ian. No. Penalty? He was definitely outside the box. Might have been in. I swear he was outside. We're 1-0 down. Sabitzer scores the pen. That's their second shot in half an hour. Oh, for God's sake. You saved that, probably. Didn't really seem to hit that very hard. You dived nowhere. Neto kind of dived, but didn't get anywhere. Who gave away that penalty? Was it Tellez? Is that why he's on a 6.3 to a 6.4 now? So does Big John. Probably true. Maybe I should have played John because it's a cup game. They've still not had another highlight before this in 15 minutes. And now they've got another set piece. We've just created nothing, really. Just win. Good save, Neto. Thank you. Yeah, it was Bremer, wasn't it, CRT? I wonder why Tellez is struggling so much then. Yeah, you're right. People thought the big tournament of the day was the playoffs. Turns out it was veggie footballers' names. Exactly. Is the playoffs on today? Is it? Oh, it's Sunday, isn't it? True. Right, half time. It is 1-0 to them. I'm going to say I'm disappointed. I might get Martinelli on and maybe some of the big lads soon. I'm going to encourage, even though we're losing. It seems to be all right. Talas Magno's dropped to 6.3. Let's do some of these strikers on. You work quite well from the side, don't you? So let's do that. Looking ill-disciplined. Right, that terrifies the life out of me. So let's do that. You're definitely about to get sent off if he's looking ill-disciplined. William Ariel. Good. Let's encourage again. Again, the stats look like we're doing okay. What is that for a pass? How much height did he get on that? That was wild. It was a really good ball as well. And he's got it back. The longest 1-2 ever. Did Mike actually take Heskey, did he? Nice. He's got my full support as well then. He'll rip it up in this engine. 25 to play. Cabral's not playing very well either. So let's give Angelo a run out there. Kelvin not played great. Oh, that's all our subs. Forget it. Forget about it. Hello, Ben. Did you bully him into it? Very good. Our defense just not played very well. The rest of the team played like we've not been battered. We are about to be. That was such a weird, quick taken free kick. Did you see that? Quite liked it. We actually do have a break on here. Evan Nilsson. He's got support if you can cross it. He does. Martinelli. Up the other end we go to equalise. And you're going to hear the sound again. Have a bit of that.
Gabby.
Come on.
You're my boy. You're my boy.
Come on.
Gabby boy.
Ow. What a counter-attack, by the way. Perfectly played counter-attack. That's the spanner summed up once again. A good finish from him. With 6 to play. We've got ourselves level. I'm so scared about our defense. Look at our ratings of our defense. Please just score now so that we just win the game and we can move on. I'm not even sure Tellez knew he'd passed the ball there the way he carried on running. No pumping here. No need. Go on. He's done it. It's Angelo. Is he onside? It's a great finish from the 18-year-old, but I think he might be off. We had so many players in there then. If this is awarded, what a turnaround. It's awarded. It's a goal. It's 2-1. We've turned it around. I'm not sure he's onside, you know. Not even sure. Come on. Everybody samba. Let's have a look at this. Is he on? Oh, my word. That's tight. He looks like he's in front of this guy, but I guess not with the lines. We take it. We take those. Yeah, that's true, actually. We take those. The penalty was given when it looked outside. We just need to hold on now for 4 minutes. I'm not... There was a fake highlight. We win! Yes! Liverpool lineouts out, is it? Some kids. Let's see. Is there any... I just opened it there, to be honest. He's done it. I can't believe we've won that. I've got 18 notifications on Twitter. Kelleher, Bradley, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho. That's quite a big core in there. Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho. And then loads of kids. And Jones. The defence is strong, though. Tyler Morton, I guess, is pretty senior these days. Cade Gordon is highly rated. Curtis Jones is a first-team player. It's actually... They've managed to put together a semi-decent team there. It's an interesting team, isn't it? False 9, Curtis Jones. I think that might be the case, yeah. Weren't they saying Karius might play? They were saying that, yeah. Kelleher's obviously all right. All right. That was a massive win. I can't quite believe we managed to win that, but we have. Turning it around in the 85th and the 89th. It takes away some of the pain of where we lost it. Well, we drew the game late on against Bayern last time, didn't we? Malvern legend Fraundorf is on the bench. Is he? That's cool. Fraundorf didn't really do it for us at Malvern, did he? We sold him for decent money, though. We've got Firmino, Matip, Simicas, Minamino on the bench. Minamino, Firmino are both on that bench as well. Adrian's on the bench, so I don't know where this Karius thing came from. Defensive line is going to be so high they'll socially distance from Kelleher. Yeah, maybe that's it. But Adrian's on the bench anyway. Yeah, no, he is still there, Ian, yeah. Which, again, makes no sense, does it? What a win that is. Get in. We got £1.2 million for that as well. We're into a Pokal semi-final and Bayern are already out. I want to see who... Are Dortmund still in? Yeah, Dortmund are through. We'll guarantee we get Dortmund in the next round then. To be fair, we played Bayern and drew. We played Dortmund and got beat 4-0. Look at Haaland. 13 goals compared to everybody else. 5th is second on that. It's a joke. I know, right, Ollie? It seems really weird, but I guess... Especially as Matip's on the bench as well. I don't know. Is Karius homegrown at club? No. It won't be at club. He might be at Nation. Because he was at City as a kid, wasn't he? Not as a kid, but as a youth player. He's only there because you can't get rid of him. Maybe needs match sharpness. Is that with COVID? Maybe. Yeah. I guess it's like... The way that Klopp does it, though, is all on the... what's it called? Fitness coaches and all that stuff, right? Yeah, Robertson still has a Prem suspension. That's why Robertson's playing, because he can't play. Oh, actually, does he? Because Robertson was just out of the Chelsea game. I think he might be back. Sports Science. That's what I meant to say, Nicky. Thank you for helping me out with the word there. It'll be on the Sports Scientists, whether they're fit enough to play. He was sent off at Spurs, so he served against Chelsea. I think it was a... Is it a 3-match? It was a straight red, so maybe it's 3-match. Yeah, maybe. I actually don't know. When it came through, I just knew that it was going to be... But no, actually, was it? Because the less... Which game got cancelled? Carabao was another. But there was a game that was cancelled that was going to be it. Not sure. Not sure. Honestly, I keep being tempted into getting Karius and FM as my backup because his stats always fool me and he's always out of contract. He looks good in FM, doesn't he? Leicester in the league, so that's 3 there. Yeah, there you go then. Felipe out for 2 weeks. Arsenal in the cup was going to be there. Yeah, it's hard to work it out with the games being postponed, isn't it? You're out with a virus, are you? Well, that's not good. So that's almost 2 weeks. Goodbye, Kelvin. He does look good in game, Karius. I don't know if he actually is or not. He's at Brighton now, look, and he's actually. I mean, Why has he got a value of 0? That must have been an old report. He looks okay, look. As a goalkeeper. Yeah, Liverpool's situation is weird. One of the best keepers in the league, plus Kelleher, Karius and Adrian. Do you know what? I think as a backup goalkeeper, Kevin Kelleher is up there. It's really difficult to know that if you don't watch him often. Yeah, the eccentricity means that he's not very good than FM probably. But his attributes do look all right. But he's actually good, Kelleher. I rate him quite highly. He's not John Ruddy. This is true. We play Bayer Leverkusen tomorrow. We might probably just about have time to play that game as well. Then the next game is Liverpool away from home at Anfield in the Champions League knockouts. Feels he needs a proper full season there. Yeah, possibly. It's difficult to say though with backup goalkeepers, especially when they're young. Like lots of teams have backup goalkeepers that are like a bit older, that you've seen them be a first choice keeper. You're like, they've got a really good backup there. If like a young keeper can be better than those keepers, but you've just never seen it. Danny Ward might be the best backup in the league. He's probably not though. There's a reason Liverpool sold him. Just maybe because they spent quite a lot of money on him, Leicester, actually. Leno exists. Yeah. Kepa. Well, I mean, Kepa's the most expensive backup goalkeeper. It's John Ruddy. It's John Ruddy, is it? Dean Henderson. Maybe. Areola. Leno's horrid now. That's what I mean, right? Kepa's been superb this year when he's played. Yeah, I think he has actually. Yeah. We've got 2 injuries. Kelvin and... How long was he out for? 10 days. Yeah. I don't like defensive injuries, and we've got quite a few. What do we do with that? Probably that. Renner never really... You can't see this. Renner never really fills me with any kind of... I don't really trust him. I think we're going to have to play him there, though. That isn't out of context, Ollie French. Yeah, that is Gabby Martinelli up front. We like him a lot here. We like him a lot. Do I do Cabral or do I do Angelo? Angelo did just score, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Adam Bogdan is the worst first-choice Premier League keeper I've ever seen. Yeah, he was not good. As a Liverpool fan, knowing that he's not very good, he was not very good. All right, I think we'll just go with that, right? We're away at Bayer Leverkusen. This is a tricky one. A tricky one. It was actually my best ever football comment. Brilliant. Brilliant. Respect and arming pride. He does look like Pine. Bogdan. I thought I saw Bogdan once at Exeter train station. I was convinced it was him, and then I got a bit close and it definitely wasn't. Could have been Pine. Don't know. I know, Kuben, yeah. You do sometimes look back at your team's transfers and think, why did I think that was a good idea? Like Joe Cole for Liverpool. Diaby is in behind. He scored. We're 1-0 down. Neto just kneels down. This is horrible. This is upsetting. 25 seconds into the game, that was. "25 seconds into the game. How does the series work? Only by Brazilian? Pretty much, Sebas. Yeah, pretty much. Signing Brazilian players for Hertha, as well as trying to develop some Brazilian young players, etc., etc. Yeah, basically, Ollie, exactly that. Because he's not taking Venezia's corner. What is happening? They're doing it wrong. I might DM them. So here's a tip for you. Get him on the corners. Win the game. Martinelli! There's the equaliser. Lovely stuff.
Gabby, 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 Gabby.
You're my boy.
You're my boy. You're
Come
my
on.
Gabby boy. Ah!
Yeah, only sign Brazilians or other nationalities and then just change their name to a Brazilian name. That is also something that that might happen every now and then. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, McClutch? Also, like, another Hereford mention here, but Galassi was on loan at Hereford. And now he plays, like, Champions League football. It's mad, isn't it? He was good at Hereford as well. I remember, like, thinking, like, he's a pretty good keeper. What a goalie. Antonio to Zefweek. Ball through, cut out by Baka. Florian Wirtz is very good. Oh, good tackle, Marcus Antonio. We've lost it again, though. Ian. We actually do. We actually do. Zefweek. Antonio. Oh, it's just wide. Yep. Yeah, exactly that, Ollie. When they qualify. He bought his trackies from M&M Direct. He did. Exactly. Did you miss much? Chat, who wants to explain to Nerdiverse what he's missed in today's stream? If you could sum up today's stream, you've got 5 words to do it. To explain to Nerdiverse what happened. He played a match is a pretty good way of doing it from DeCanio there. Nice one, Jace. Oh, come on, man. Near post corner. What are you doing, Schick, doing that? Vegetables greater than FM. He beat Bayern. That's true, actually. Vegetables, Hertha in the mud. I don't think Hertha in the mud, are they? We beat Bayern in the last game. We are losing now. So I can see what you mean with that. More vegetables than Football Manager. I think that might be it. No game for 2 hours. What is going on? Why is Patrick Schick the best player in the world? I actually think he's quite good, but what is going on? Just explain it with the image. Yeah, just go on Twitter. That's a goal, isn't it? Oh, good. It's been disallowed. We get away with that. Go on Twitter and have a look. Carver Jalapeno upset the odds. Another great description. That provides more questions than answers, though, I'd say. Or you just say Danny Carver Jalapeno versus Mark Cucumberella. Veggie World Cup, puns and maybe FM. Yeah. We did a Veggie World Cup of football names. And the winner was Danny Carver Jalapeno. Pons, yeah. He's brilliant, Fav. Yeah, really good. Oh, look at Renan dropping a disaster class again. Get out of my team. I've not seen him play well yet. What can I do here? I'm going to play... Oh, actually, Dardai is going to come on at centre-back. Veggie pun tournament, minimal FM. Yep. That's a good way of doing it as well. We're losing this game. And I do blame Renan because he's playing a 6.1. That should be ours. Come on. Can we do a late show like we did against Bayern to win the game here? Not with passing like that. That is awful. Get that back. Good header. It looks like the players are quite... He's so offside. He's missed it anyway. Yep. That was a good goal, wasn't it, against Scotland? It was good. And he missed it. Yeah, he did. They score this as well. Aranguiz. Oh, wide. I think he needs a pun to spur him on. Yeah, maybe you're right. We're not playing very well here. We're having another one of those away games where we don't play great. I might need to do that change that I did where I stick an extra striker on, basically. Take a centre-back off. Maybe that's what I should have done with Renan. Just take off... Just go with an extra midfielder and just play 4 at the back. Nah, no one mentioned it, I don't think, Ian. Andre Silva finally getting good, yeah. Just thinking Patrick Chickpeas. Yep, good. That is good. That's all I need to say about that. Yep, good. Martinelli's got players in the middle if he can find them. Evan Nilsson's one of them. Evan Nilsson off the bar. Angelo scores. I think he's going to be given offside, is he? Is he on, maybe? Can we talk about Schick less, please? Yeah, I don't know why we've talked about him for so much time here. Please be on. Please be on. He's on. Yes. Great goal. Great goal. Oh, yeah, he is on. He is. When the first header comes in, he's easily on. It's 2-2. Maybe I don't need to do that change now. Just hopefully we play all right for the last few minutes. Well, for the last half an hour of this match. We've got a corner. Here we go. Here we go. Zagadou. Off the ball. Can they just go in, please? Let's talk about Schick, baby. Do you know the difference between a chicken pea and a bean? Right, yeah. Who did that joke recently? I've heard that joke recently. That is not the joke. Not a chicken... not a chicken pea. A chickpea, I think is what I meant. But I know it... Chase, that's not the joke. But I know the joke, if that makes sense. What's the difference between a chickpea and a bean? I wouldn't let a bean on my face. Or something like that, right? Or to kill me, yeah. Right, 6 minutes to go. Yeah, well, that could also work, Jace. We need a goal. Look at our yellow carded centre-backs everywhere. This might make us lose this match. But we're going to go for it. Wasn't expecting that punchline. No, I know. I tried my hardest not to say it. Do we take a 2-2 here? It's not the worst thing in the world drawing that game. I think we take it. Especially as we were losing twice in that match, weren't we? Theo Hernandez is good. I'm going to say I'm disappointed. I think, chat, that is where we are going to leave it for today. It's been a ridiculous stream. A lot of fun. Some good results, actually. But also, the main part of the stream was we all decided on this. So, well done to Danny Carver Jalapeno. No red cards as well, but that's because we didn't really do many matches in the end. Every stream is an adventure, it is. I'll leave you with this image of Danny Carver Jalapeno. Do you know what? I feel like he needs to be on here somewhere, doesn't he? He's just going to be poking his head out over there, look. That's the image that I'm going to leave you with. GG's to Danny Carver Jalapeno. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going to copy this. Photo shop skills are underrated. I know, right? I know. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, we need to tee up a raid. Where are we going for our raid? I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you next time, which might be midweek. It might be next weekend. We will see who's live playing. Do we need to go to somebody playing FM? We could just go to absolutely anybody, because we didn't really play FM today, did we? Let me find categories. Tom's live, or we've got Yorkie Man, Yeto, Salt and Pep, Maladon. The playoffs are starting. Should we go to Maladon and then he can take you through to the playoffs? Let's do that. Let's do that. Also, Maladon definitely will talk to you about footballer puns for sure. We're going to go to Maladon, chat. Get your raid emotes ready. I will see. I think it's just like that. Yeah, it is. The puns category, indeed. Yes. I will see you. I don't know when. I need to go and have a little lie down after that. Thank you for hanging out today. It's been a fun stream. Really good. I will see you very soon. Go and catch some YouTube stuff. There'll be a video hopefully tomorrow. Another rebuild video hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, can we say Danny Carver Jalapeno to him in the chat, please? That sounds good. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
You got dynamite. That smile's gonna be the end of me. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free? I'm an explosion.
What a
that
song
smile's
to
gonna
end
be
on.
the end of me. I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got dynamite.